am fucking exhausted right now, right? So like, you know those days where you're like, oh, I have this plan where I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this? Well, things did not go as planned, and we've needed to do this for a while on the vehicle, right? We've needed to replace the rotors on my SUV for quite some time, so I basically just spent the last 2.5 to 3, could be 4 hours, don't know, still up to date, but I'm gonna just say three hours. Let's go with 3 hours. Replacing the front rotors, which requires taking the tires off, taking the brakes off, and there's more to it than that. I'll get more into it after I basically take a puff of weed and get rid of my headache, because I got a headache, and that shit helps immensely. And I gotta drink a half orange juice, half alcohol, half rum, basically. It's pretty good. Anyways, I am excited to basically just grind out Thieves Guild stuff. So for those of you that are currently watching on YouTube, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed.
And you've got the coin. I'm ready to teach you.
If you do enjoy, be sure to subscribe so you can always catch whatever I upload to my YouTube, whether it be a live stream or whatever else that catches my fancy. If you like, leave a like and comment if you feel so inclined to do so. You don't have to, it just shows me that I'm doing what I want to do, which is entertain you all. If you want to catch me when I do go live, I have a tendency to go live at 8 p.m. EST, EDT. That's every weekday. That's Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, I am about a half hour late. I was also unable to upload but only one of the VODs to my YouTube, so right now I'm still behind a little bit.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Not really, no, honestly. But yeah, I'm tired today, so hopefully my stuff will be good to kind of give me a energy boost, but we'll see. I'll probably be quiet for a little bit. Let's see where we're headed. Windhelm, I think. I better not forget to quick save it either. That would be kind of annoying. Give me one moment.
I ain't asking for much, just a few seconds.
Bellathor's goods, right? Yeah. Let's go in the back. They won't be able to see us that way. Okay, that should be me good for the rest of the evening. And hopefully that'll get rid of my headache and give me a little bit of energy boost. Where is your ledger, Bellathor? Up above. Alright. The design of these stores is pretty slick. They all have the same general...
Cicero wants some Skyforge steel. Sharp for easy stabbing.
I had to let Cicero talk there for a minute because he is one crazy batshit crazy dude. And I love him for it. It's a good thing that they don't be like, hey, wait a minute, you just walked out of that store. What were you in that store for? Nothing. I love how easy it is to change someone else's ledger, by the way. You'd think that the person would know.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
Do you think that they would know because of the fact that it's their handwriting, and all of a sudden there's a difference in handwriting? So, if I know for a fact, if I was looking at something that I had handwritten, and there was something scratched off or something altered, I'd be like, that's not in my handwriting. Maybe if we had that quill of germination, whatever the hell it's called.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
That's nice. Go away. Please, go away.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Make sure we're hidden. Hi, Cicero. You're a little close to me, my buddy. Yeah, you want to kill someone? We aren't on that kind of a work. I might have to tell you to bounce before you get a little too antsy and wreck me. I can't imagine doing this on our fast travel list playthrough. Good lord, we're gonna have to add 50 hours more. Easy. Just with the amount of travel we're gonna have to do. I'm pretty much done with actually doing Castle Volkir jobs, I think. Turn this one in and that's it. But yeah, today was one of those long days. Alright? So I'm going to try and go for as long as I possibly can go. But you better believe that if I get too tired, I'll call it. Let's turn this damn quest in. I wonder if Cicero has anything to say about Volkir. Would be kind of surprised if he did. Then again, he came with us, so...
You are worth very little if you're not one of us. Serana can change that. I suggest you ask her to.
Oh, so because we're... For a minute, I thought he was talking about all this blood's making me hungry. I was going to be like, okay, maybe I should be worried about the Night Mother. If flesh makes you hungry. I know it makes you the other H word, that's for sure. Well, that's interesting. And I sure as hell ain't gonna get another black soul gem to get cured like that. That was a little annoying because of how time consuming it would have been. My character must be taller than I imagined because he keeps bumping his head on the top of the fake coffin. Hey, Vex.
Back with good. Here's your gold. Try not to spend it all in one place. Come on, take another job so we can both make some money.
Oh, you're
Is this the
back.
5th one?
Ooh, nicely done. Here's your share.
Hey! So what's this special request?
We actually got a request from one of the most powerful families in
Here we
Whiterun,
go.
the Battleborns. Make your way up there and look for Alfred. He says he's got a matter that requires a delicate touch, and I suggested you for the job. Don't make me the fool and let me down, alright?
Have something special for me?
Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just got a special job request in. I haven't got anything like that in
at your
years.
service, oh great and powerful listener. Riften. Cicero likes Riften.
Interesting.
Ruffians and cutthroats abound.
We might do a little bit of level grinding later.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Nah, we're good. We're good, Rune. Here we are. To Whiterun we go. Hopefully we have the pit pocket gear or skill needed to do this. Alright, now. Alfred Battleborn, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you, bastard.
I hope the Empire is sending reinforcements to drive these heathens out of Whiterun.
Delvin Mallory sent me.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay.
Did I? No, I didn't. Calm down.
A close
Who's
friend
Arn?
of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us. Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block in Solitude.
Oh. Then why am I in
The city guard in
Whiterun?
Solitude is seeking Arn for a serious crime. When he fled here, he was arrested for drunken behavior. Can you imagine? Fortunately, his identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him.
Oh, what a bastard. Alright, just point me in the
Hold
prisons.
a moment. This is more than a simple prison break. I want to have Arn's name stricken from the record books permanently. I'm setting him up with a new identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail.
So what's the job?
The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second is to change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity.
Sounds easy.
If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug instead of a professional. You see, both of these items are kept inside Dragon's Reach. They don't allow visitors inside the Jarl's or the Steward's chambers.
Well, I should be easy enough
One
to get in
more
there.
thing. If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid.
Of course, of course.
You watch yourself out there.
This is easy. I'm wearing the proper gear. I am surprised nobody's called us on this mofo. No, it's really funny because I was thinking about the quest the Volkir give us. It's quite interesting.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store.
That,
Space Hunter man, but he has good stock.
I totally lost my train of thought there. Shit.
Maybe Cicero will go to your master and dance for the companions. They'll, on second thought, maybe not.
I wonder why he thinks that. Like I said, easy.
Cicero is hungry.
This is about the most I can do.
Need a sweet roll. Or a carrot.
To current steward of Whiterun, let it be known that we are seeking the criminal named Arn for the crime of murder in Solitude. If you should locate him, detain him, and contact me by courier as soon as possible. Well, that was easy. I'm pretty sure we could just walk back and forth because we're like the Thane of Whiterun, and not only are we the Thane of Whiterun, we're also the fucking dude who won the war for the Stormcloaks. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got free reign to do almost anything that I want to do.
Be careful.
I mean, it was that easy.
Empire is sending reinforcements to drive these heathens out of Whiterun.
This bastard's... This is what gets me. This bastard's a big old fan of the Empire. But he's having us do a crime against the Empire for his friend. He's a hypocrite.
Arn? Never heard of him. I guess that means you're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin that he has my support and all the weight it carries in Whiterun from now on. I think he'll be quite pleased.
Alright.
You watch yourself out there.
Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing!
Hemsker's dialogue doesn't change based on whether or not we do the Civil War stuff.
Crazy Cicero. That's madness.
The city's changed, friend. The thieves
He
killed
really
some
is
guys.
insane.
Firm football hero.
Like, holy shit, man. He is absolutely insane. No, I got sunburn on my back because before I did the
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
the tires. Oh shit! Before I did the tires, I was in my pool. It's a little like 4-foot one. It's not a big pool, but one that you can get in and get out, or stay in and chill. Well, I went in and I got bad sunburn on my back, so yeah, that's gonna be fun to deal with. What is it, SPF 50 you need for the sunscreen? Be properly protected from the sun's harmful UV. I'm curious about how many quests these we gotta do. Is it just one for each area? I'm worried that it didn't give me a quest marker after I completed that quest. But that's okay.
Cheats and ruffians and cutthroats of...
Cicero does definitely give me Joker vibes too. And he's one of my favorite villains, if not characters, from Marvel/DC.
They got lots of jobs available.
I finished the special
Alfred
Whiterun
sent
job.
ahead his compliments. Looks like his friend Arn is soon to be released, thanks to his brand new identity.
What's his new name?
More importantly, he's pledged the full support of the Battleborn clan to the Thieves Guild. I think you'll find that the guild is beginning to grow. We've had a merchant move into a space right outside the flagon. It's nice to shake off the cobwebs and get things rolling again. Keep this up, but I can see a bounty headed our way.
A bounty? Like, for bounty, I'm pretty sure it means like a hefty load of gold. I heard you're offering extra work.
I handle the fishing. If breaking's more your thing, go talk to Vec.
Really?
Most of it, you'll feel like doing a bit of...
I'll do it.
Nice. Yeah, this is what you'll need to know.
So, I handle... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to...
Burglar.
Pretty simple. Break into... The catch... You ready for some
Windhelm.
good old-fashioned...
I'm in.
Fine. Just keep it clean. Here you go.
This is our first merchant?
Someone's things before you kill them.
I've got all sorts of
Call
weapons.
me crazy.
Take a look.
Wow, a weapons vendor. And we could probably sell stolen shit to him too, and he won't care. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
All right.
He doesn't have a workstation for weapons, so it must be like... those are stolen weapons to begin with, or something like that. But yeah, these are the easiest jobs I could think to do on a day like this where I just want to chill and relax, especially after doing what I did. Because as you can tell, it makes me very incoherent. And my train of thoughts just die. I don't remember what I was talking about 5 minutes ago, honestly. Could not, for the life of me, remember what exactly I was discussing.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Got to thinking.
But yeah,
Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it.
today was a busy day. I had a little bit of fun, chilling, relaxing in the small pool, like I said, for like 2-3 hours there, doing that, relaxing. Maybe it shouldn't have been in the sun for that long without taking a break. That was my bad. And then another 2-3 hours of repair work on the SUV. It's Chevrolet
For a dragon to
Tahoe. And I had to take off both the front driver's and front passenger's tire. So to do that, you gotta take the lug nuts off. Lug nuts are what holds the tire up. There's normally 6 of them, sometimes 5, depending on your vehicle. So you take off you loosen the lug nut. You crack them, it's called, which means you loosen them. You jack up the front end till the tire is off, or just barely off. If you normally do it till it's off, so you put your foot under the tire. Mind you, the truck is jacked up, and there's bricks helping to hold it up in case it falls, so it doesn't crush your foot. Then you undo the rest of the lug nuts. You take off the tire and the rotors. This is what I'm talking about replacing. This is what I did today. And you come across the brakes, which are held in with a brake caliper, basically a frame, and a brake clamp. I'm gonna have to probably tell Cicero to fuck off for a little bit, but that's what you have. You have that's the 2 things held together: the brakes and actually holding up or holding the
Master, you're far too
rotor
for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
to the vehicle.
I can.
Oh shit!
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
I remember this quest line.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Do you work for Nerleon?
Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much. Until next time.
I'm so close to the answer.
What were you arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
If you tell me what it is, I can get it for you.
Would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Oh boy, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Yeah, he's a heavily stocked ingredient vendor.
Why are you still standing around here?
I'll
Go
never
get
have
to the
Master
fire,
Norelli.
you fool.
It
You
doesn't
think it
matter
exists?
what I believe. Norellian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now. Until next time.
May the 8 guide you to the file.
I wonder about this quest line because I don't remember completing it. Does he become the
You need anything?
trader over there
He's resourceful.
after he's dead? I wonder. Oh, you dumbass.
Cookware, knives, and other goods.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. Right?
Yeah, well, it would help if you actually went in and did your original quest, my dude.
I hope you have coin to spend.
I think we do have some kind of a special quill, or we're born with some kind of special, like, ability where we can look at someone's handwriting and just copy it down verbatim right there. And I mean, I'm more liable to believe somebody would catch different handwriting quicker than they would catch stuff that has been added or taken away from a piece of paper. Mind you, it's one of those things where if you label things a certain way, you could be onto something like that. Like you use a certain type of ink that glows a certain way in this lighting, or you have a certain labeling system, so that if somebody does something different, it's like, wait a minute, I didn't label this properly, so then I didn't do it. That's what I believe is easier to catch someone on. Like if the handwriting is exactly the same. Or the only way to catch someone, I should say. But, hold on a second.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
I completely lost my train of thought there. What were we just talking about? Well, for the life of me, I can't remember. Ah, I shouldn't have went back there. I had one more quest to do. Oh, I didn't mark it. Whoops. That's why I didn't. Didn't realize I went to the wrong area. I didn't mark it to begin with. I am pretty tired today. The special quests are a little interesting. They kind of take a combination of both these quests that I've been working on so far, which are numbers jobs and burglary jobs, and they like mix them together. But in all honesty, it was like really easy. Oh, whoops. I love how they add these special, like, jeweled flags and stuff to certain quests like this, so you'll be guaranteed to be able to accomplish the quest, or beat the quest, for stealing certain things, because there could be a chance you've already been in there and took everything, if there's like, hey, steal this specific item that you've already took and used. That'd be a shitty way to do quests. I bet you that's some of the shit that didn't get past QA. Like, wait. You're telling me if I do this way, it'll fucking... change it all up? Oh shit. I definitely can't keep coherent, dude. This is why I don't normally do that on stream. Because I become a very incoherent individual that can just about manage to just play the game. And, that looked like a complete fool. At least on the game. But what is coming out of his mouth is the stupidest shit ever. I might be yawning a lot, so you might not believe me when I say this, but I'm like... got a bit of an energy boost right now. I've completed the numbers job.
This kind of work suits you, and it's going to end up making you rich.
I mean, 500 gold per time, and these are some real easy quests. That's 1,000 gold. That'll add up real fucking fast, especially because you have to do these to get to the final quest and the trophy for this Thieves Guild. Ready for some extra work.
Brynjolf's been getting on to me about money.
Do you have any numbers jobs?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
I'll do it.
Finally. Someone with backbone. There you go.
I'm gonna just skip through all these.
Steal any? Fine. I guess you'll need
because these are things that we've heard and we're going to keep hearing.
Which one do you... We're looking to recover an air... Good. Here's what you need to do.
Hopefully they're not in Riften. Or Whiterun. I want to get all 5 areas or whatever I need. Riften? Are you shitting me? Are we serious right now? Riften, Solitude. Son of a bitch. I'll probably do the thing in Solitude first, or I can do the thing in Riften on my way out. Honestly, that's what I think it's better off us doing. That's both a little annoying how it closes that quickly, and I understand exactly why it does close that quickly. I wish that gate was open. That would make things so much more convenient. Riften's one of the few areas with like 8 exits. Not that many exits, but quite a lot of exits. I can think of 3, like including the gate that I just went through, off the top of my head. Like going through the main gate, there's a side area by the smithy, and through my Blackbriar meadery. What do we got here? Troll. A troll in the tower? God, it feels good to be able to kill a troll that quickly with just a base, not a base dagger, but a low damaging dagger. Feels real good. You got confiscated goods to find? Wait a minute. Thank you for my shit back, I think.
Riften. Cicero likes Riften. Cheats.
Well, I guess we are doing it the this way. Oh well. Well, we've been going for 44 minutes so far. I'm gonna try and make it at least 4, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm exhausted today. That tire whipped my ass. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The brakes. A while back, I was talking about I changed the rotors of the drivers, passenger, and drivers and passengers front. I changed the rotors there, and what that involves is taking off the tires. You gotta crack, which means loosen the lug nuts.
Fletching suits me.
Open, not open, but jack up the engine that you're working on. Undo the lug nuts, take off the tire, and when you get to the tire, you come across the brake, the whole brake assembly, which is the brake clamp, the brake caliper, and the brake pads. Which, how it works is the caliper holds the brake clamp in position. The brake pads, there's these 2 pistons that will push on the pads, and that's how the brake works. The piston pushes on the pads, and the pads pushes on the rotor. So, after you take off the tire, you you have to take off the brake clamp. Then you take out the brake pads. Then you loosen the bolts in the brake caliper, take off the brake caliper, and that'll allow you to slip off the rotor. You put on the new rotor, put on the caliper. Oh, that's right, I did that. I killed you a while back. You put on the caliper, you put the new pads in, because when you change rotors, you want to get the whole, like, the brake pads and the rotor. So the new rotor's on, the caliper's in there, so the caliper has it to where the rotor won't be able to, like, slip off now. I mean, you can move it, but it won't come off easily unless you take off the caliper again. You put your brake pads in, your brand new brake pads, and you can put the clamp, the brake clamp, back on. However, sometimes the pads and the rotor, especially with the rotor, will make it to where you'll have to use the old brake pads and a C-clamp, a decently sized C-clamp, to push down the pistons manually. Before you start doing that, you want to make sure you have the cap on the brakes, the brake fluid. You want to make sure that that cap is off, so you don't burst any of the brake lines. And then you would put the new, the new brakes would already be on there. Then you would put the clamps down and you tighten it all up. And you want to make sure you use, I think it's brake cleaner spray you use on the rotors, just to make sure it's all clean and none of your grease or anything like that you've been working with is stuck on there. So you clean that off, and then after it's all tightened down, you'll be ready to put the tire on. You got to do that for both tires, one at a time, which takes about an hour and 15, an hour and a half. You know what you're doing, and you've done something like that before. So you do all that, you put the both tires back on, and then you need to make sure you actually have brake, because of you manually cranking down the pistons. You need to make sure that you actually have brakes. So it's called bleeding the brakes. There's a little like brake line, brake liquid screw. I don't know exactly what it's called. Basically, it's a pressure release thing for the brake liquid. So it's at this point that you want to make sure you put the cap back on when you get ready to bleed the brakes, or it'll all just come out of the top of the brake the brake fluid holder for the vehicle.
Cicero is hungry. Need a sweet roll.
So the reason I mention that is because you got to bleed the brakes now, and you do that a couple times to make sure all the air is out of the brake lines. That's why you wouldn't have brake after changing brakes if you had to crank down the piston or anything like that. Crank down the brake clamp.
Hard to reach places.
I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's basically clamps for the pads. But yeah, you want to bleed the brakes both sides. Make sure you actually get brake. Take out all the air from where you had to push down the pistons manually.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
And afterwards, there you go. You've successfully changed the rotors. After you, obviously, when you're doing the bleeding for the brakes, you've put the tires on all the way and taken the jack down. And then normally you take it for like a spin around a block or two, make sure the brakes are good. Obviously, I would highly recommend you like watch a YouTube video of it to make absolutely sure I didn't miss anything. Especially because I can barely remember where I took pauses in my story because of my current state of mind. I don't know why I'm not fast traveling. I gotta go back to Riften and do the Thieves Guild quest there. It sucks when we get we got to do small jobs, 5 in each hold, except Riften and I don't know if it's the Reach. But basically, there's 9 holds. That leaves -2. So that's 7 holds right there. I think we only need to do the special jobs for 5 in particular. Windhelm, Whiterun, Solitude.
Light. The armored means light on your feet. Smart.
I'm not sure what the other ones would be. Hey, nice.
Cheats and ruffians and cutthroats abound. Find some fun.
We should be good enough to go in there without getting spotted and somebody being like, hey, you shouldn't belong here. Or you don't belong here or whatever.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
I love how they just have these fucking solid gold gem encrusted way over 500 value gold items, and they don't tell you what the actual value is for them. Primarily because when you do turning these jobs, whether it be a business forgery thing or stealing one of those gold gem encrusted like gold items, be it a flagon or a horn, you only get 500 gold for those 2 jobs. So you'd imagine that the guild as a whole earns way more than that. Because Delvin needs to cut his cut. Because how it works is it basically goes down the line of like, who's buying it, who's selling it, and who's providing the item. So the person that are buying items like these, they have to have a certain amount of money to be willing to get, like, so let's say that flagon that I have is worth, like, is giving the guild 2,000 gold. So the person that's selling it, Delvin, let's just say, he's gonna keep, let's say, 500 gold. Let's be nice and say 500 gold. He's gonna give me 500 gold
We'll speak another time.
for doing the job, and then 1,000 of that guild goes to the guild.
So, what can I do for you today?
1,000 of that gold goes to the guild. I said guild twice. Completed the numbers job. I'm gonna skip through this.
I need... Now, he's not exactly good. Before I'm gonna give you any more work, you need to finish that job in solitude.
Oh shit!
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it?
Looking for work. Before I'm gonna give you any more work, you need to finish that job.
Oh no.
I think you should finish that special assignment Delvin gave you. Then we'll talk.
Oh, I completely missed what it was. Well, that shows you how high I am right now. I thought I didn't turn in the, like, I had to turn in Vexes. And then, after I turned in Vex's job, he would have given me the more work, but he had already given me the extra work. I just skipped all the things, so I have no idea what I'm actually doing except following a quest marker. Do do do, I was gonna clean my room, but that is probably a great song to listen to right now. It's a shame that I can't play it and like we could all listen to it right now. Definitely got rid of my headache though, that's for sure, and made me go wide awake. Even if I am yawning or whatever and talking like I am, I'm like, got a burst of energy from that. That shit is wonderful for like, if you have a massive headache and shit like that. Couldn't imagine what it would do for other stuff.
If you journey north, keep well away from Snapleg Cave. Damned hag ravens have infested the place.
Oh no, wow, you are tall. Look at how tall this
Fancy
lady is.
yourself an alchemist, huh?
Oh, she's floating.
Never could get the hang of that.
Maybe. No, she's just fucking tall. Or the helmet's making her look tall. God, this would be one hell of a trek to make on horseback. We should, you know what we should do? We should quick save it. That's a good idea. I need those markers, please. Thank you. Oh, I gotta go in the blue.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
I wonder if it's gonna be like another steal this and forge the business ledger, or if it's gonna be something completely different.
By the order of the Yard. Stop right
right there.
Oh.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take.
Really? For 1 of gold? That was me being dumb. High dumb. I can't believe that was considered fucking stealing. Glad I wasn't in the middle of a don't get caught quest. Probably would have failed it. You got caught after stealing only 1 gold.
Solitude. Lonely Cicero could tell you a thing or two about solitude.
That sucks that Cicero didn't have anyone to speak to. Except the Night Mother, and she would never speak back. Can you imagine your role? Your role in this entire thing is to take care of a coffin and a corpse. Right? For your, like, since you've been 18 years old, hell, let's just say since you've been 14 years old, this is your only thing in life.
The High King's Court needs a jester.
To take care of a coffin and the mummified body that resides in that coffin. The reason you have to take care of it as a keeper is to wait for the only person that can hear the Night Mother.
The Imperials are good for business.
And then just, can you imagine that, like, waiting and waiting and waiting? You'd be so insane. Why am I not the listener? So you start to see, you start to see from the perspective of Cicero and how he's like, my only goal is this. This is my only goal, and I finally found what I've been waiting for. So I must continue to do my goal to help the listener. The listener is all. So I will do what I may to help the listener, to keep my family, the Brotherhood, going. And then some dumbass talks negatively about the Night Mother. And how we've been doing fine. We've been doing fine up to this point.
Business is...
Let's quick save it, just in case.
Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant.
Delvin Mallory sent me. Said you have work for me.
About time you got here. I'm not accustomed to dealing with people who are unreliable. That's why I asked Delvin to send me his best.
Oh, his best? That's why he sent me?
Huh, that remains to be seen. Nothing raises my ire more than having an agreement broken. It's bad for business, and it wastes time. Captain
I killed the
Volf
Emperor,
of the Dainty Slode has decided to test
Not
my
that I'm gonna tell you
patience on
this.
this matter by neglecting to honor a trade agreement we had established.
I assume this is where I enter the picture.
I need you to help me show him the error of his ways by sneaking on board the Slode and planting some contraband.
Oh, this is interesting. I thought you just wanted me to steal the letter or whatever. The agreement back. What sort of contraband?
You'll need to get your hands on some Balmora Blue from Sabine Niet down by the docks. She's the first mate on another ship, the Red Wave. Once you get your hands on it, I want you to plant it in Captain Volf's footlocker. I'll take care of the rest.
Consider it
Captain
done.
Volf is ashore right now, and I want the authorities waiting for him when he gets back.
Now get going. I don't want to see your face until the job's done.
Wow, his whole fucking... What exactly is Balmora Blue?
Not sure. I
His
know that it
voice
starts
changed
with
there
moon
for a minute.
sugar,
That was
but
weird.
all sorts of other ingredients are added to increase
Is this a new
its
drug?
potency. Used to be a lucrative underworld commodity when Balmora was still standing. Now the stuff is beyond valuable. It's also very illegal. Anyone caught with Balmora Blue looks forward to rotting in jail for a very long time.
Why, though? Why?
There's pirates, And then there's the crew
What about
of
the Red Wave? Red Wave.
They're in a class by themselves. They usually make runs along the coast, shipping all sorts of contraband to and from Morrowind. Rumor has it they can get you anything for the right price.
Jarren root?
I must return to the court.
Jarren root? Can you get me some Jarren or Jarren root? Whatever you prefer to pronounce it like. That shit is that good shit, man. I need some poisons like that on a regular basis. Even if I could only make one every 3 days, I would make that one every 3 days. Oh, it'd be such a strong poison. Poison's actually a lot more valuable. Oh, excuse me, especially early game. Then I took an arrow in the knee. I love how people, like, I know that's a dumb meme and everyone said it and you've heard it a billion, trillion, zillion, gazillion times. No, that is not a real number. Anyways, you've heard that many times. And you're like, oh, it's so goddamn dumb. Have you ever gotten shot in the knee by an arrow? No? Do you know the lasting effects that getting shot in the knee by an arrow can possibly do to the human body? Because I know what an arrow can do to the body of an animal, like a deer. Arrows can cut. Real, obviously they cut, but it's fucking a statement that people don't really realize what that means. It cuts. That's a lot of important bits in the human body. And the way that guns kill from the shock on the body, be it animal, be it whatever, from the round hitting the body.
Claimed it was one of those.
Of course, the injury itself is lethal, but sometimes you can shoot something in a non-lethal spot and still kill it because of how much shock it puts on the body. And I'm not talking about like an electrical shock, I'm meaning like the medical term shock. Look it up, Google it, whatever. But arrows kill in a much more insidious manner. They kill by cutting. And sure, there's certain things that if you cut it, you would die, like, immediately. But there are also certain things that take a long fucking time for you to die from. So this is me getting the illegal shit. Oh my god, this is why they're crust essential.
Friendly advice. Take a bath and get some new clothes.
I killed your 2 companions.
Whatever you're about to say, don't bother. I don't want to hear it.
I'm looking for some Balmora Blue.
Well then, you're talking to the right person. I'm the only one left in Tamriel that can get my hands on it. It's damn near impossible to find anymore. You want to buy it off of me?
Another way to earn it? Oh no, just give me the
Good.
shit.
Here. The Balmora Blue is locked in a chest under the docks near the Red Wave. Hope you like getting wet.
Apparently I do because of how I smell, you bitch. I hope I can kill you after this quest. You fucking bandit, drug dealing bitch. That's no way to be. Oh, it's just a skooma bottle. So it's basically just fancy skooma. That's disappointing. I mean, they made it a recognizable drug bottle, but I wish they had different drugs instead of just fucking skooma. And, well, wines. That's alcohol. That's not, like, a different drug. In fucking Fallout, you have 80 different drugs you can use and abuse like nobody's goddamn business. That is a far-ass way away, and I'm not in the mood to be running that long. And I am that lazy right now. Also for the individual that's lurking while I'm just chilling right now. I thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoy your stay at the kingdom right now.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
For none could know
Whoops. I don't think I need to kill them. This is not working. Cicero fucked it up for me. But I fucked it up by walking right up to him and not crouch. I thought you gave up. Cicero.
Cicero is
You're dismissed. Return home.
home again. I'll return to the night mother straight away.
Plus, you were starting to bother me a little bit with the stabby stab, 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 stab. And then stab, 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 stab. Also, whoops. They'll also get blamed for 2 murders. These are all just bandits. Shit. What? Oh, really? God, this is an annoying ship. Good thing we have stealth casting right now. He doesn't see shit, doesn't hear shit, doesn't know shit. So glad these don't make sounds loud enough for them to actually hear. It would suck if they could like hear this and be like, huh? What? Who goes there? Damn it. There we go. Oh, you call it a food? That's weird. But skooma is a potion. But yeah, as I was saying, I would kind of wish Skyrim had a handful more different drugs instead of skooma, and different variants of skooma. That's like the only thing you get in Fallout 4 is Psycho, and only different variants of Psycho. Now what? Do we talk back to him? Yeah. It's fun doing this stealthily. I hope we didn't fuck it up any by killing 2 people at the start of the quest. But yeah, today's definitely a chill day. Just let's get done with all the Rift and Thieves Guild quest lines.
Bryling's obsession with
I planted the contraband on the Danzut.
Yes, I know. In fact, by now, Captain Wolf should be on his way to the prisons. Our contract is complete. Here's a token of my gratitude for your efforts. Oh, convey my compliments to Delvin for me. Tell him I'll be happy to reopen whatever doors he needs in Solitude.
Spell Tome Lightning Rune. Oh, that's...
I must return to the court. I simply can't make do without me.
Damn. This right here, right now, I'm pretty sure they should be talking about that mountain. Not mountain, but the cave. And unfortunately, because we did the entirety of the Civil War, it's glitched out dialogue options. So, don't let my yawning fool you. I am actually not tired. I don't know. I know yawning's like, oh, he's tired. He's tired. I'm not tired. I don't know why. I can't stop yawning. Maybe like my body thinks I should be tired because of all the crap that I've done today. But yeah, these are easy quests. They're getting harder though. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade my shit again. I have gloves, boots, and armor. Glove, boots, and armor.
Those illusions. Impressive.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Relic.
I love how a hat or a ring or a necklace can help like improve your
Divine and produce. Get
May
them
the ground
before
you
they're
walk
gone.
wake you.
Huh? What was I about to say? Oh yeah, a hat, a hood, what have you. A ring, a necklace help improve your speech skill. Like your pickpocket, not your pickpocket skill, your speech skill. Your prices makes prices X% better, and it's like the Thieves Guild early on. That set of gear, light armor is what you want to focus on. I think, I believe, I feel. Because most of the armor sets, at least aside from whatever you get, I don't even know if you get an armor set from... Oh shit. I don't think you get an armor set from the companions, but every other armor set, it either doesn't exist or it's light armor. So light armor is probably the best armor to focus on. And then the Thieves Guild for prices and shit, and then you could switch the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood
Give us some extra coin.
for what you need. I finished that special Project Solitude job.
That Captain Wolf will spend pretty much the rest of his life clapped in irons. Best of all, he's also pledged to open doors for us in Solitude and to get things rolling again. We're still growing by leaps and bounds thanks to you, and other merchants moved into the space outside the flagon. You're a natural. Never seen anything like it. We got a long way to go, but don't let that bother you. It's a lot farther than we've been in years.
Extra work.
Time. These
So here's the
marks
thing.
keep their leg. Nah, that's what I like
If
to
you
hear.
have
Off you go.
already become a nightingale before this point,
Good.
I think you're
We could
fine.
use the
However,
Sure. We're always looking to get our hands on items from all over Skyrim. Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
the not restaurant. What are they called? The merchant. See, a merchant needs to go here. This is the Whiterun merchant we got. This is the Solitude merchant we got. This is an apothecary.
Name your poison. I never get tired of that one.
We got someone who's got a sense of humor. So we just need 4, right? Basically. We've got 2. There's a quest to upgrade the shops. And if you do one of those quests, then become a nightingale, you can never do another one of those quests. So you either do all this before becoming a nightingale, or you do all this after becoming a nightingale.
So, keep dropping these jobs.
Shit.
And I might quit. Good. But these marks. Good. Here's your assignment.
Did I get a job from Vex? Well, here's how you figure that out. Yeah. Windhelm, Whiterun. Fuck. See, that's the thing. You can keep quitting and getting new jobs, I think. Or you can quick save and then a quick load. It's easier on PC. You gotta actually do, like, go through load game. Yeah, I want to load this game. Load this game. Thank you. Please come again. On consoles, but for PCs it's like F5, F7, F5, F7. That's quick save, I think. I know F5 is quick save. I don't know what quick reload is. Or quick load is, not quick reload, quick load. Hey, it's the stables. I don't have to go into Windhelm. Neat. But yeah, this is another Windhelm small job. I think we've done a total of 3, maybe 4 here. Neat, 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 neat. Almost got another level up in lockpicking. You tried pickpockets of people sued. I love how the pickpocket limit is 99%. Even when you have a pickpocket chance is X% better. It just goes up to 90%. If I said 99, I didn't mean 99, just 90. I'm pretty sure doing X amount of jobs in Whiterun 5 will give us a shop upgrade job. Or quest, I should say. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make it 4. I'm just like, I'm not tired, but I can tell I'm gonna kind of peter off here, and then I'm gonna not crash, but crash. I don't know if I'll get a second win, depending on how long it takes me to get my second win. That's like, oh, I'm full of piss and vinegar, ready and raring to go. Depending on that, we'll pretty much depending on how long I stay live. And how long I stay live is how long I stay awake. Those were 2 very easy jobs. Mind you, they were very easy because we're using fast travel. In the next playthrough, when we want to do this, we have to go all the way by horse doing this shit. So the only way we do something like this is we do other jobs in between. We clear out dungeons, we do stuff like that, because these are real easy jobs to do. Mind you, could change it up a little bit by saying, we want this job, we want this job. It's a shame we can only get 1 small job, and we can't get, like, max out the small jobs we get from Vex or Delvin. It is a big shame. I also love this idea that the fast travel is basically us moving all the way to Riften. From Riften we go into the Thieves Guild, we open that, we go into the Ragged Flagon, we come out of the Ragged Flagon cistern, we exit the secret entrance, and then our fast travel's complete. Obviously, I don't think that's exactly what happens, because it's just loading in the area. But yeah, I'll take it.
Something troubling. If you don't watch it, I may actually start to respect you. Got word from Torsten Cruelty in Windhelm.
Hey, wow.
Get over there and see what you can do. Can I give you a little tip? Take
Back
every
with
job
good.
you can get.
Fine. I guess you'll need your coin then. Come on, take another job. So
I can't. I gotta finish the Windhelm job first. We are banging these out a lot faster than I thought we would. Here's the problem, though. I think I need to do this several more times. Because this feels way too easy. Early game, become a thief. I think in my next playthrough, we might, we'll have to see exactly, I'll have to spend a weekend seeing exactly where, or an off-stream playthrough, exactly where, we can start in the alternate start mod for this council. I'll have to see exactly where we can go, because if we can, I'd like to go to Riften, like start in Riften as a member of the Thief Guild, maybe.
I'm glad to have met
That'd be pretty fun. We'll have to see, though. What exactly we can get and stuff like that. Somerset Shadows. This is 3 complete out of, I think, 5, maybe 6 I need to do. I haven't gotten any from Markarth or Dawnstar or Falkreath that I can think of off the top of my head. Ah, he's gonna go into the thing, isn't he? No, he's going home.
You know about Talos?
I own Hollifront. My daughter Fiotli. She was murdered a few months ago. Left her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. I assumed they were after her valuables. She always wore far too much jewelry in public. And I told her it'd be the death of her. I never thought.
I assure you, it wasn't anyone from the guild.
No need to explain. I'm well aware of your guild's methods. Took me weeks, but I finally tracked down to kill her. A bloody Altmer at that. Can you imagine?
I don't like where this might be going. What happened to him?
Let's just say I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye and leave it at that. He fancied himself a thief in some sort of new guild forming around here. Gave me some valuable information before, well, you know.
What exactly do you mean to do then?
Well, like I told Delvin, I think we can help each other. You recover what I'm looking for, and take out a rival guild in the process.
I'll take it. It's something they took from Viola.
Exactly.
I assume.
One of the pieces stolen from her was a silver locket. A Cruel Sea family heirloom. I want it back.
Deal. Where do I begin?
The only name I have is Naranya. Has a house right here in Windhelm. That's where you should begin looking. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Yes, can I help you with something?
I'm here about Viola.
Fiotli.
Fiotli.
Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain.
Fucking Drop the axe. I know you're involved in a death.
How dare you? You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing.
Lady, you might be a decent thief, but you're an awful actor. We're gonna intimidate the bitch.
Now, just a moment. Let's think about this. You know, discuss it.
You'll end
like
up just
two
like her.
rational people.
I'm listening.
Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed. It's
Who's
a
crazy?
guild of ultimate thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway.
That
he's
makes sense
worst
of the
lot.
quest.
He steals valuables from the dead.
You mean he
No,
murders his
Linway
marks?
prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of
So
it.
he didn't murder her. How'd you get
I used to
involved?
fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time
Do
ago.
it again.
When
Narian?
Linway moved into the area, he contacted me
Narian?
and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me.
Tell me where
If I
Linway's
tell
hiding.
you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fences in Skyrim.
I'm not going to kill you. That's not our way.
Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain.
What happened to her?
I don't know. Rumor has it she was murdered, butchered by a madman. I really try and stay out of such things. Torsten might think Linway or myself are responsible for Fjortli's death, but I can assure you nothing could be further from the truth.
Just had to write something down really quickly.
I'm sorry I misled you. Return when this is over.
Wow, we actually have it marked. Neat. I hate how it doesn't pop out when you're over top of it. It makes me think that it's not actually working. So you have to like manually hit it to see if you can even fast travel there. Ow. I kind of am tempted to kill them all, but we're not. That's not our way. This is me defending myself. And they don't have anything worth value. It should make us invisible as soon as we pop up on the other side. It did. As it was loading, it popped us invisible. That's pretty cool. But you literally have to press X, then release the spell. Otherwise, it'll just hit the spell, press X, and you'll pop invisible. You won't have enough time to charge it. I don't know why I'm that dumb. I probably would have did that even if I weren't high. And it's starting to get a little bit of buzz from alcohol. I have to open this door, so. Well, that was good timing. I mean, he probably wouldn't have seen me anyways until he was like right in front of me, but neither here nor there. Flames. Get flame.
What was that?
We're just gonna chill right here. We almost fucked up. pressing any button will cause you to get out of stealth.
Must be my imagination.
One good haul. What's your plan there, buddy? Magic, destruction, firebolt. I didn't even click it, dum-dum.
There is someone there.
Illusion, invisibility. He's gonna get the blame for turning his own flag.
Nothing here after all.
Into nothing but ashes. I was like holding my breath there for a little bit because I wanted to make sure that I didn't get caught.
2 threes. What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull that piece out of it.
It's a shame that the same exact looking Altmer. There's like no variety whatsoever. Long white hair. The voices are different luckily, but they're still just the bog standard villainous Altmer sound with the same dialogue options. Mind you, they're all said in different ways. Like that Altmer said it with a little bit of a laugh, while the orc was like, huh. More of a grunt. Then an airy like, ha 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 ha. That's what I'd like. Another thing I'd like to see from the next Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls 6. Give me like maybe a dynamic dialogue that the thieves say, and if you get caught once or people start to spot you, like if they don't fully spot you, have them be like, yeah, whatever. But I'd like them to remember that they saw you a while ago, or somebody died around there, and it would be harder to sneak just by a little bit, depending on how alert they were or how panicked they were. Then again, this is like the earlier 2000s when this game came out, 2010 or whatever it came out.
I work at the mill, chop trees, carry logs, saw lumber, you know.
It's me going on foot when I need to be fast traveling. I wonder if I can talk to Ulfric Stormcloak and see what he has to say. Let's do that before we leave, after we do this quest, and before we fast travel back to the Thieves Guild. Thunder. Thunder. Damn it. I probably could have just been quicker to do it on foot instead of fast traveling. She'll probably be back in Windhelm by the time I fast travel there. I wonder what's going to be the canon storylines in the Elder Scrolls 6. Or will we even know / care about these events, because I'm thinking about it and it's like, I'd love to hear about I'd love to have every single one of these quests have references in the future.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city.
I have her locket.
It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fiotli once more, but I'm glad it's back where it belongs. Told Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild in Lindhelm, he's got it. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of a farmer.
Or a thief. You should have just been a thief. Apparently thieves are earning way more money than anywhere else. Or anyone else, I should say. Oh, we wanted to go to the palace here. Talk to Ulfric and see what he has to say. But I would love to see what the quote-unquote canon storylines are for what's going on here. Like, the Emperor winning and Ulfric losing, or Ulfric winning and the Emperor losing. The Thieves Guild is obvious. It goes in one direction every single time. It's just a grindy thing. The Dark Brotherhood can go two ways. I'm pretty sure the Dark Brotherhood being reborn would be for the best. Ulfric!
Yes,
how's it going?
Make it quick. I'm a busy man.
Is there anything new?
I'd like to offer you a place in my...
I haven't even
Now,
become his Thane yet.
If you do good works, for the...
It'll be my honor.
Will be mine.
I've helped your people.
And by my Rider's Jarl, I grant you a personal. I'll also notify my guards of your new title.
So do I call you High King now?
No, not yet. We'll wait for the moot to name me High King. It'll be better for all. But that doesn't mean I won't start acting like it. There's much to do. The new Jarls need... The Empire may try to reclaim Skyrim, and I need everyone ready for that. Though the biggest threat, of course, is the elves.
Yeah, with me it'll be easy though. Further for the cause.
Sons and daughters of Skyrim reign in every city. We've crippled the Imperial Legion and cut off its head by killing General Tullius himself. What more could I ask of you? No, you're free. That said, if you come across any Imperials in your travels, I expect you'll know what to do.
That's a good time. Now let's ask this and see what his opinions are. Peace.
There will be peace for a time, during which we must rebuild Skyrim into the land it once was. Strong, self-reliant, the center of mankind. Because getting rid of the Empire was only half the problem. Soon the elves will again seek to rule the world. For it will be Skyrim that shall lead Tamriel in those dark days, when the fate of the world is finally determined.
Yeah, I don't like Ulfric Stormcloak, because he doesn't say the Thalmor. He doesn't say the Aldmeri Dominion.
It was anger that
he
brought
says
each of us here,
elves.
but it is love that keeps us fighting.
Elves. He doesn't say Thalmor, he doesn't say all the Aldmeri Dominion. He says elves. So yeah, that right there is very...
Maybe you haven't heard, but the Thieves Guild is back. Windhelm is their city now, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you again.
But yeah. It kind of sucks that's how he is. Revolving around like Black Tarns and elves. Makes me upset. Imagine if I was an elf. What would you say if I was an elf? What if I was a high elf? Say something along the lines of like that. Say that same exact thing with a high elf in front of you, you bastard. Maybe you would see the errors of his ways if I was actually an elf instead. I definitely know in the next playthrough, in the true timeline, he'll definitely see the error of his ways, and not Solitude. At the end of my blade, he'll go to Sovereign Guard and get to see the error of his ways. Don't know if I'm ever going to be able to return to Solitude Court there. That might be a glitched out quest permanently, primarily. It's glitched out because of the fact I've done the Civil War quest line already. So, oof.
Need something?
I wish it would give us a quest to turn back into the Ragged Flagon to get quest back. Greetings and good day, Mr. Watkins. How are you today? Yes, I'm level 83. I've been from level 80 Friday to now. It has taken a long time to start to level up. Like, the only way I'm going to be able to level up further beyond is when I start to level grind certain skills. Oh wait, are you a merchant as well? No, never mind. Merchant. This is the new guy. Oh, you actually have a setup.
Blades, helmets.
You actually have a full setup.
Anything to suit your needs.
So that dude over there sells weapons and stuff like that. He's more of a general store. Nah, he's more of like a bow store. Sorry about almost fucking taking your knee out with that. Oh my god.
Skilled, lethal, and good looking. Yep, it's a curse.
I like you. I like you, Mr. Overconfident. But yeah, he sells bows and arrows and stuff like that. You sell apothecary stuff, potions and poisons. What's your poison? This guy is an actual smith. So I wonder who the final person is going to be. A general store? Technically, Tonla. What's her name? Tanalia
Before we
is
get
our
down to
general
business,
store.
I've got something I need you to
Yeah,
do.
how have you been, Mr. Watkins? It's been a while.
Well, as you know, the guild's growing and things are looking up around here.
Oh, this is a
The only thing we're lacking is a reliable way to transport
upgrade
merchandise
merchant's
across Skyrim.
quest. How can I help?
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there are several Khajiit caravans that travel across the
Uh-huh.
realm. They're shrewd traders and don't mind getting their hands dirty. I've bartered with their leader, Rasad, on more than one occasion.
You want me to talk to
Actually,
Rasad?
I want you to bring him something. You see, the caravans are notorious for transporting illegal substances. Present Rasad with this satchel of moon sugar, and I bet my last septim he'll make a deal.
I feel wrong. What's moon sugar?
It's an illegal substance highly favored by the Khajiit. Very difficult to come by.
Not really.
If moon sugar is refined properly, it can be used to make skooma, another substance that will knock you over after a single draft.
Alright.
You'll find Rasad with his caravan group. Just don't do anything stupid when you get there.
Why is it all, like I said, it's always skooma. There's not a lot of variety of drugs in Skyrim. It has. I've been good. Been watching a lot of speedruns lately. Don't really know why. I've been kind of obsessed lately. Oh, that's... Honestly, I need to go through and I need to catch up on the GDQ YouTube and all their speedruns.
Sure, we can talk.
Because I've missed quite a few speedruns on there. But I love speedruns. I could never do it. I could never...
Been doing a few jobs for Vex. How about you?
You're new?
We haven't met.
How did someone like you join?
It's kind of an amusing tale.
You're gonna leave me.
I was
making my road downtown. Oh my god. Did he seriously start to fucking say that? Oh no. Please tell me that's gotta be a reference. I probably read way too much into it, but yeah, speedruns are awesome to watch, especially when you like have a lot of experience in, say, the Metal Gear Solid games. Then you sit down to watch a speedrun of somebody doing it in 3 hours or less than 3 hours, and it's like, well, I suppose I can deal with doing that. Also, I didn't get any bonus quests from Delvin or Vex. So that was a little bit of a... What enemies are nearby? A thief?
You dirty thief.
Were you about to say I'll take you all on?
Nervous. A man approaches with his weapon.
Dumbass. That's what you get for getting caught. I love how I come across so many thieves in Riften, but none of them are actually associated with the Thieves Guild. Watching 8+ hours runs of the FF7 OG and FF9 and a few of the remake. Wow. I figured there'd already be speedrunners of the remake. How's the longest speedrun of the remake? Like, what's the, not the longest, the quickest run so far? If you know. Even if it's not one that, like, the official world record current speedrun. I don't need to know that. I just need to know the quickest that you've seen so far. Where the hell am I? Oh, now I can fast travel. Hopefully I'll not have to fast travel too much, because the way fast traveling works is it works based on, like, a walk speed thing. It takes forever when you, like, time-wise, when you fast travel. 11 hours. Wow. See, that's the other thing, too. I could sit down and play a game for 11 hours, but having that pressure to beat it as fast as you possibly can, oh, God, no. Also, how far away are we? You're going right past Markarth. And that's with cutscene skips? Oh, wow. That's kind of phenomenal. Yeah, for a lot of the time, they don't. If they can skip a cutscene, they, they do so. Like, I remember watching, I think it might have been like a 20-30 minute run or something like that of Uncharted. Like, Uncharted is not a long game to speedrun, so they always skip the cutscenes as fast as they can. Maybe that's what you started getting into.
Traveler, over here.
Oh, this is a trap. I love this. This is a trap and a half. Also, you're about to see why stealth in this game is so good. Also, you're doing it wrong. The bodies are right in front of me.
Close enough.
Never should have come.
Now you die.
Oh, this is annoying. Invisibility. Okay, so the crouch to kill him isn't working because of our damn horse. Damn vampires. I just cut your head off with a dagger. Hopefully we don't have an additional effect where we got sanguine vampirism. Okay, good. We're good. They really shouldn't have done that. They really shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I agree completely. Alright. Now let's continue on our way. I was just trying to do a quest for the Thieves Guild, damn it. Nern route, might as well pick it up while we can. But yeah, if I seem a little off today, I was kind of tired and had a headache after spending about 2.5, 3 hours. Probably a little bit longer than 3 hours, but I'm going to stick with 3 hours. Replacing the rotors and putting new brakes on the front driver's and passenger side tires. And this was after spending like 3-4 hours basically playing in the sun and chilling. I'll get that nerd root later. Forsworn, come on now. Anyways. So replacing those rotors took quite some time. And then that's a full day. And then after having a headache, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a little get rid of my headache puff, and that worked wonders. Unfortunately, it makes it very obvious I'm not in the right headspace 100%. Because there, earlier on when I first started the stream, right after, or actually, hell, I was streaming when I did that, my brain was like, you are not going to remember anything you say after 5 minutes of that conversation. Hi, Rasan.
You approach as if you know us, stranger. Who are you, and what do you want?
I mean, I've dealt with your caravans, Rasan. I have a hiring offer. Wait, I bring an offer from the Thieves Guild.
Be most beneficial to both
but yeah, it was a full day, so I have.
will consider the offer,
Ooh,
but
that reminded me of my
discuss
drink.
it with the other caravans.
Give the satchel. Perhaps this will sweeten the deal.
Ah, moon sugar. I could smell it on you. I am pleased with this offer and accept. Take my word
half
to the
orange
leaders
juice,
of your guild,
half
and tell them we look forward to a prosperous
Montebello
and profitable
brand, like those teas, those twisted teas or whatever they are, where it's got rum and all the dark liquors added into it. 21% alcohol, so I'm just chilling. Hate when that happens. Yeah. The best part is I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm so glad these quests are easy, so I can like fire and forget. Just literally follow the quest line, and you're good to go.
Give my regards to Cornelius.
Because we have the ability to fast travel, and the quest line that I'm working on right now is actually making myself the master of the Thieves Guild. So it's a good thing that it's like press a button to change the numbers in this business ledger, press a button to steal this, fast travel back to Riften. Get new jobs, fast travel where it tells you to go, and do the same thing ad nauseum until you have done all the special jobs you can do. But yeah, it's actually funny. Even after all that, I was only a half hour late to stream because I had to eat my dinner and take a shower. Because, man, you get greasy. Oh, also, we did an oil change as well. Did an oil change on the SUV. Chevrolet Tahoe. And my back is really badly sunburnt. Like, looked like a damn lobster when I went in the house. Rock? Lobster. And a rock lobster.
Welcome to the cozy little family.
I struck a deal with Rasan.
I'll contact some of my people and have them prepare some shipments right away. Good job. Here, let me give you something for all the legwork.
800 gold.
All right then.
Man, I know how I'm talking about how easy it is to do this right now. But in the future, I gotta do 2 additional playthroughs of this game. Well, I don't have to, I want to. Additional playthrough, the first, is going to be coming a little bit after I play a different game. Be it Dark Souls or whatever else catches my fancy. I need to make a new character, and the only focus of that is going to be getting 15 Daedric artifacts so I can get the trophy, because I basically didn't know it, but I glitched out and messed up, and I only have technically 14 Daedric artifacts out of the 17 that exist. You can only collect a maximum of 16. However, I kind of fucked up, and I decided to take the Rueful Axe instead of Clavicus Vile's mask. So now I have to do a new game, another 50 hours basically, because of how I've already played 170 into this playthrough. Actually, that's a good idea. Quick save it, and let's check how many hours I have into this playthrough. But it's a little aggravating because I wanted to get all of the trophies. Now I can only get 99% of all of the trophies. 165 hours currently into this playthrough, plus all the hours that I've missed because of forgetting to quick save it and losing a lot of time and having to redo shit over and over and over again. So I probably put over 170 in this playthrough.
So you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
Dude, I'm Brynjolf protege. I'm almost the leader of the Thieves Guild, my dude. Where have you been?
Need some gold.
I finished that special
Johnston
Windhelm job.
Was gratified the death of his daughter would. At this very moment, he's laying the ground. Burning that banner was a nice touch too. Should send a clear message.
Yeah, the Somerset Shadows. We're gonna have another run with them, I feel.
Stronger. We've picked up being a thief is like a second skin. If you don't watch out, you might even earn Vex's respect. That
extra work.
Time. Brynjolf's been getting
the reason we do numbers jobs.
Good.
And
I don't care if
burglary jobs from Vex is primarily because of how, like I said, it's literally just pressing a button.
We've actually stolen this item before, and somehow it ended up back in some other Mark's house. Guess it's time to reclaim it, eh? Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
That's hilarious. Jeweled picture, yeah. Greymane in Whiterun. Didn't I just take it from... Oh my god. These morons. These absolute morons. I just took it from the Battleborns, and now I'm taking it from the Greymanes. I bet you, the next time I get a jeweled picture from Whiterun, it's gonna be back in the Battleborns' house. They're buying our stolen shit off of each other over and over again. That's hilarious. But yeah, I don't know if you were around for my little conversations about how I'm intending to do a ridiculously long stream of Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out. Or I might have mentioned it before. But basically, what my plan is, I'm not going to do a midnight stream of it. I'm not going to do a midnight stream of Cyberpunk, no. I'm probably going to do a regular normal stream. End it whenever I end it, and then I'll get it set up for the day after at 8 p.m. EST EDT. And my goal, maybe earlier, I might stream earlier on that day. I still haven't decided yet, but if I do, it'll be like at 4 p.m. instead, like a couple hours earlier. And I'll be going till at least 4 the next day. At the longest, for 3 days after I start doing it. So that's right. That's right. You heard right. 24 to 72 hours is going to be that stream. And more than likely, I'm actually going to be streaming that game from the PC. What damn enemies are nearby? A dragon. A fuck-mothering dragon. It's just a base dragon, so... Get this weak-ass shit out of here, dude. Why do I only have 40 iron arrows? That makes no sense at all, why I only have 40 iron arrows. Yeah, awfully ballsy of you, Mr. Dragon. Especially when you're doing you're the lowest level dragon right now. That many arrows. I also have a bow that draws 30% faster, in addition to the perk you get in the archery skill that allows you to draw 30% faster. So the only reason I'm using this bow is because I'm pretty sure the DPS of it is actually stronger than a dragon bow. Unless you fully max out the dragon bow. That or a crossbow. Crossbows can hit like a damn semi-truck. But yeah, we're currently 60% faster draw on our bow. But yeah, we are doing a significant more amount of damage than I think we would if we were just drawing 30% slower on a dragon bow. Mind you, I'm probably 100% wrong because this is Dremmer. This is a dwarven bow. I really don't want to pick up these scales, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Yeah. Why do I have that's weighing me down? The Blade of Woe, I need to upgrade. This, I don't need that. That's a nice axe, though. And my axe! I need to do some level grinding. I think I really do. I'm dropping this, I don't want it.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapons on.
I need to reorganize my shit. Okay, now that the dragon's dead, let's make sure we get our soul first before we fast travel. I think we'll still get it, but I want to make absolutely sure we're good. Oh, I also glitched the game out.
Weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. If I see you do it again, then someone will be you. Have I made myself clear?
I'm sorry.
See that it doesn't happen. It may be dead now, but where did?
In all honesty, what Danzut would really have said is, I just don't care. Because this Danzut 12 Horned is kind of he has multiple personality disorder because of how many Daedric lords he is the follower of. All 15. So, like, he could be the nicest, most kindest individual you've ever met in your entire life one moment. And the next, you have 8 stab wounds and you didn't know how they got there. Just because he felt like it. So, it's basically a coin toss times 10. And they all have to land on the same side in order for you to live. When we're talking about Danzut 12 Horn. Let's go drop our shit off first. Before we pick up any more. And funnily enough, I actually haven't really been feeding into the roleplay this playthrough. On the modded playthrough we do, this is the 3rd playthrough. This will be way longer than this one, which 165 hours so far, and I'm talking about the next playthrough I do is going to be way longer. Ooh. Ooh, boy. You better buckle up for that one, buckaroo, because we're not going to fast travel. I've made a reduction on when we can save it. I mean, I made a change on when we could save it because I thought I'd only be able to save it while I'm sleeping. And I realized that I can't do that. So I'm going to have... The only other saves that I could do is manual quick saves. Because it's had a little bit more of a punishment if I forget to save it and continuously do shit. But yeah, it's going to be a lengthy one because I can't fast travel. Some of these quests are going to take forever and a goddamn half to do. But luckily I'll have a horse so I won't have to worry too much about how long it'll take me there. It'll be a while. But if we play our cards right, we'll actually have more than 1,000 gold to buy a horse right off the bat. I need to put my books in the right area as well. Mind you, most of the books that I have on me are probably quest books. I'll have to go through and do a cursory glance, but we need to put away all of our smithing shit as well. I'll put all the misc stuff in here basically that I'm not. Like if I don't have a other spot for it, it goes in here. What the hell is this? Damn it, the controller's dying, really? I haven't used you that much today. I haven't even been in the house all day, damn it. And you only lasted 2 hours? Son of a bitch. This controller is going to need replaced because of the battery life. I have to leave it consistently charged in order to fucking use it? That's not right. Nerleon's mixtures, a miscellaneous item. So that's pretty interesting. You know what? Before I forget, normally I wouldn't, but I'm going to pick this back up just in case. Uh-oh. That worried me for a minute there. I was very concerned. It's a 12 weight sword. We'll do it later. After we do a couple more quests, we're gonna level grind a little bit. It'll be boring, but I'll probably just be shooting the shit, talking about whatever subject comes across my mind. You know what? Before we do that, I'm actually gonna get these ingredients, at least. And store them properly.
Honor to you, my friend.
Hi Raya, how you doing today? Seems like you're doing great. It sucks that you're here pretty much by yourself because I fired the bard. But the bard was annoying me, so I'd rather you suffer in solitude. Not the hold, obviously, just actual solitude. Than have to be annoyed by that bard any more than I already have been. These are a pretty good potion, reginate, ingredient, what have you. But yeah, the modded run that we're going to be doing in the future of this game is going to be on the console. And I'm going to use PlayStation mods, of course, sometime after I get a PC set up. I'm going to want to play this game probably with mods right off the bat from PC. But we'll have to see how we're feeling. Maybe a minimally modded run after we get the PC set up. But I'm probably going to slowly start to become more of a PC gamer. Primarily because of being able to modify video games. That adds such a new dynamic to a game. No, ingredients. You fool. Also, the gold we have right now isn't actually from an exploit. It's from a combination of 100,000 of it is pretty much from making and selling high-value potions and poisons. The other 100,000 is coming from 20,000 of it, the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, these are all quest books. Yeah, 20,000 of it from the Dark Brotherhood. And a lot more of it from the Thieves Guild, basically. And other quests we've done. And stuff like that. The great statue of Ikkenthad is the only known visual representation of a snow elf. The 4 centuries of subterranean slavery twisted the race into the vile Falmer. Also, I don't know if you're aware of this, Mr. Watkins, but in the future of this, like right after I'm done with getting as many trophies as I can, we're going to do a book reading stream where we spend however long it takes us to read every single book of Skyrim that I have collected. Which is hopefully every single book that this game has to offer that isn't a quest item book. Unless you could pickpocket it back or buy a duplicate of it sometime in the future.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stumps himself.
Here we are. Like here, we would actually want to take some of these, I think. Actually, I think we have all these books. Yeah. Yeah, it's something I've never really seen or done before, because early on I read a couple of, like, when I first started 164 hours ago. I started Skyrim up and I read the book, like I read the first couple of books, and I'm like, wow, this mixed unit tactics has a lot of lore in it of this world at the current time, right? And I was like, wait a minute, how much lore is in these books, and how much entertainment is in these books of this world? Like, how much exactly? So I decided to go on an endeavor of collecting every single book that I possibly could for the purpose of having a Skyrim book club, basically. Let me just tell you, there's a lot of frickin' books in this game, especially with the 3 DLCs with Skyrim Special Edition. So Falkreath, no, not Falkreath. The 3 DLCs are Hearthfire, which allows you to buy 3 pieces of land and make 3 houses. Dawnguard, which adds basically Van Helsing vampire hunters and a vampire race, and it also allows you to perk up Vampire Lord or Werewolf. The last trophy that I need to get for the Dawnguard DLC is actually get 11 Werewolf perks, which the only way that I can imagine is becoming a werewolf is to do the Companion's quest line.
What is it, Argonian?
You racist son of bitches. Argonian. I'm the dude who won you the war. I don't normally side with the Stormcloaks, but we did some things differently in this playthrough. Anyways. Yeah, I've done quite a few things that I'm not used to, like hell. We're just doing different things. I don't want to say exactly, because there's actually quite a few people that have never seen or played Skyrim before. Which is mind-boggling for someone who, like, grew up when I took an arrow to the knee was actually a popular meme. It was fucking as popular as Do You Know the Way at the time. Like that dude, the took an arrow to the knee was so fucking Jesus. Anyways, I wish I could get this helmet. I don't know where, like it says General Tullius, but I never got his helmet. Also, so the Volkir Vampires is where we decided to go for this playthrough. Next playthrough, like major playthrough that I do, is actually going to be me going with the Dawnguard, because I'm pretty sure the Dawnguard actually gives you a higher value. Like, being a Volkir Vampire, you can actually become a vampire even if you do decide to join alongside the Volkir, not the Volkir, the Dawnguard. And the third and final DLC actually added an entire island, not just a couple new places. This entire island is Solstheim, and basically you fight a Dragonborn. And he's a bastard that will, if you start to do the quest line, will start to steal your frickin' dragon souls occasionally. This is annoying. And the final that's Dragonborn DLC. I almost started to say again. But it's a pretty cool... Solstheim is a pretty cool area. It's like I said, it's an island. It's got a whole bunch of new shit. But yeah, new shit that was added with, Dawnguard. If I can find it. Right here. Ancestor Glade. It also adds yellow mountain flowers, which you unfortunately cannot grow with the Hearthfire DLC stuff, which allows you to have a garden or a greenhouse, and you cannot grow. You can grow almost any plant, except, I think, any DLC plant or ingredient that was added. And nothing can grow that you pick from Solstheim, for the most part. Like, you need to go to Solstheim if you want to pick up Solstheim stuff. I have no idea how many of these quests that I need to do. I might have to look this up.
Need something? What's on your mind?
Brynjolf. Let me talk to Brynjolf.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
Maybe they'll say something directly like, hey, you need to talk to Brynjolf.
Out with it. Time is...
I've completed
Fine.
the burglary job.
I guess you'll need your coin then. These jobs aren't going to finish themselves.
I've completed the numbers job. Ready for some extra work. Numbers job.
A client looking to have a rival's business.
I'll do it.
Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it.
I mean, I'm getting 500 gold every time I do one of these jobs, so honestly, early game, the first thing I'm going to try and do, I think, maybe, possibly, potentially, depending on what our character is and how our character thinks, is become a thief at the Thieves Guild. Because you make so much, like, you can make unlimited gold just doing these two quests. Mind you, you can change things up, and I think depending on how hard a quest is, depends on how much you earn. Oh shit, I've done 25 jobs. Actually, I think I've done 50 small jobs. The model ship fell. Please tell me that's not a quest item. Did I just fuck up? I think I might have just fucked up. Oh, good. Oh, that's annoying. Fuck! I had it perfect! Beautiful. But yeah, plus they have a alchemy lab here. They have a way to upgrade your lockpicking skill every couple of times. Fun fact, there's a glitch where if you're not hidden, you get detected picking these locks. There'll be a glitch where they say you don't belong here and you need to pay 1,000 gold to enter back into the guild. Because if that breaks, they'll be like, you're not supposed to be here. It's a weird little glitch. Plus, it also gives you free shit when you do pick the lock, like... It's pretty good. Also, it's okay to break lock picks. I have 230 of them. I don't think I'll ever run out. I could literally sit here for a couple of minutes and purposefully break lock picks and be fine. More to the right. Because every time a lockpick breaks, you actually gain experience in lockpicking. It's pretty neat. Plus, every couple of days, this shit relocks itself. Also, there's a method of getting unlimited arrows. I guess you could consider an exploit. But basically, what you do is you have to take the arrows that they have equipped, and you have to pickpocket. This is pickpocket skill, by the way. You have to pickpocket your best arrows onto them. One of your best arrows. And then when they're shooting at the archery target, you can pick up the arrows that are left behind and get unlimited arrows that way. I love how I'm having more trouble with the expert lock than the master level lock. That's kind of hilarious. Also, we got 1.5 levels for doing that. I mean, it's no big deal, but every little bit counts.
Been doing a few jobs for Vex.
Oh yeah, this is the new guy. We got him some reason. Speaking of, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I need to make sure that I've checked out all the shops, and if I have another quest from Tanalia. Or Tanalia? I said the name twice in a row.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
Yeah, we need one more shop.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the...
Alright.
Some may call this junk.
We don't have another
I
quest
call
for
them
her.
treasures.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need... I'll just buy your block picks. Why the hell not? You have a lot of money. Why don't you buy some of the shit that I'm never going to use? Any of those poisons I ain't going to use, really, honestly. Which I've said on several occasions, poisons are awesome. But, like... Hey! Speed skill. Nice. But if you don't focus on them, like, you need to get the perk that allows you to hit twice with a poison before poisons really start to ball out of control. Yeah, fuck it, I'll give you a little bit of profit on that one.
Until next time.
Now, I've gotten Solitude, Windhelm... No, Solitude, Whiterun... Yeah, Solitude, Whiterun, and Windhelm. I don't know where the fourth area is, or what the fourth quest is going to be, or like the fourth... No, the fourth hold, that's the word I'm looking for, is going to be for us
well,
to...
Hey there. What can Sapphire do for you?
Like, I don't remember which one it is. Before we get that final merchant. That's the word I'm looking for. Also, fun fact about Sapphire. I think her real name is Sapphire. She, ironically enough, holds a couple of sapphires in her pockets. Like, if we go to pickpocket her, we'll see a couple of sapphires. And... after we did a quest involving a note, a letter, in Solstheim, she gave us an exquisite sapphire. So I'm pretty sure her real name is Sapphire. Oh wow, we made it 2.5 hours. In 90 seconds, we made it 2.5 hours. Which is a lot farther than I thought I was going to be able to make it. Let's see how much farther I will be able to make it. Ask the question. I could go receive the white file really quickly, or filla, or whatever, really quickly. Get that done with. At least change it up a little bit so I'm not just doing ad nauseum the same stuff over and over again, even though that's kind of what I said I was going to be doing. Basically, we're doing this until we complete the quest and allow ourselves to become the master of the Thieves Guild. Because that is one of the trophies that I need to get, and I said I was going to be getting that trophy. Probably the last thing I would do would get that trophy, but I said, fuck it, you know what, let's get that right off the rip, so we're not, like, dreading this, and the last thing we do is boring ass back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, with nothing to really talk about. Oh, this place is refreshed, hasn't it? Yeah. Good thing I have my stealth set on. Let's go with our stealth archer style. You know, I'm probably... that is not what I wanted to do at all. Weapons, give me... Ziffer. 30% faster, 161 damage. I think we're doing like 300 with the bow. When it's Dragon Bone. But yeah, that was pretty fast, especially with the fact that we could stun lock somebody, because there's a 50% chance that every arrow that hits stuns the target. So we have a 50% chance to, what a fucking dumb dodge, to stun lock anything we hit and do it before it even has a chance to move because of how fast we're drawing back our arrows. Especially when each hit we're doing is a stealth attack, doing ×3 damage. If we add it up, overall, we're probably going to be doing more damage with the Ziffer, or Zypher, than we are with a fully decked out bow. I say this knowing I'm completely full of shit. But then again, could you imagine if we did the exploit method and made this do 161,000 damage per shot? Everything would die in like 3.2 seconds. And I mean, like, if there's 5 bandits in front of us, they die in 3.2 seconds. Ooh, Draugr. A critical sneak for 3 times the damage. Well, that'll really kill somebody. I should have searched his body. That one is a little wimpy of a hit, but you know what? Oh well. Hey, that's money, basically. Let's do slow motion. Dead before he can even, like, stop being, dead before he's done being stunned. That's what I was trying to say. I only got 1 back for the 3 that we put into him, so that's not exactly the best situation we find ourselves in. I need to go to the Fletchery. Ooh, iron. 3 iron ingots, I'll take it. That's saving us 6 iron right there. An iron door, a depth lock, of course we gotta pick it. It's that experience that I want in lockpicking. Ah, you little shite. That was not... Whatever. A depth locked behind a door, behind a chest that only had 22 gold. Alright, whatever. Oh, well, 22... That's 28. That's 30. 30 gold? Yeah, that was worth it. For the modded playthrough, some of the things that I'm looking at are mods that affect quality of life, but also difficulty. So, if there's a mod that adds new bosses, I'm going to see if it'll work with other mods that affect immersion and stuff like that. Because mainly I want to make this a little more of an immersive experience with some unimmersive elements maybe, because like another mod that I'm looking at, this is a quality of life mod, Filthily Rich and Stocked Traders is a mod that basically gives all traders 10,000 gold and 4 times the amount of items that they normally carry, right? So you should have a lot of resources from just one merchant area. Went in a circle a little bit there. But those are the kind of mods that I kind of want to have. Another mod is chests will be better. So when you get an expert lock chest, maybe it'll be more like, hey, yeah, I actually feel like I got what I earned what I deserved. I don't know if I'm going the wrong way right now. I think I'm going the right way because that chest is something I haven't searched. Oh, it is something I searched. Never mind. I was going the wrong way, the complete wrong way. Let's turn ourselves invisible because this is one of my favorite tricks to do. We go invisible because we have a perk that means we can walk and run silently. When we do this, and we have muffled shoes on, nothing can spot us. Because we're literally invisible to both hearing and sight. The reason we're doing 30 times damage instead of 15, even with the level 50 sneak perk, that allows our backstab with daggers to do 15 times the damage. We're currently wearing gauntlets that double the sneak attack damage or backstab damage. It's pretty phenomenal. Phenomena. No. No. I kind of fucked it up there at the end, but oh well. You are just out of my range, aren't you? Yes, you were. I hope I'm not getting lesser souls that are filling up when I don't have a lesser soul gem. Ooh, I think I am. That's not good. That is not good. Because the worst thing you want to do is get a grand soul gem that has a lesser soul in it. Ugh. Also, I'm trying to see if I notice any books. But so far, I haven't noticed any. I have 80 common. No more lesser. 11 greater. Alright, so no more restless Draugr. Where I wish I could make... I'm gonna see if there's a mod that allows me to make soul gems. I know there's a mod that allows you to make mining nodes permanent, which I hope it doesn't make Solstheim mining nodes permanent, because that'll fuck shit up. That'll fuck quests up. If it makes Stalrim, not Solstheim. But there's a metal in Solstheim called Stalrim that, when you mine it, it sometimes opens up a new path. So if you make that permanent, it will unfortunately go away. And the other mod I'm looking at is it adds the ability to get soul gems a certain percent when you're a certain level from mining nodes, so like lesser souls and stuff like that, so you can permanently grind out soul gems. Mind you, it's a time-consuming thing that'll take forever and a half to do it, but and you could kind of consider it cheating, I guess, but there's one of two ways you can do it. The first way is you wait in game 3 days for the nodes to refresh, or however long it is, or you just mod it to where it'll stay permanent. So instead of waiting 3 days, you can do it right then and there for an unlimited length of time. I guess these are petty souls? Oh, that's good. I'm gonna fill up common with lesser souls. How did I not die from that? I should be dead from that. I'm not complaining. Quick saved. Petty lesser common. Also, apparently I've almost found 1,000,000 gold. It's kind of insane. It really is true what they say about every little bit counting. Ow. Mother. I've already gotten this word wall. So I'll take the valuables instead. I don't even remember what the hell I'm doing here. Oh! Norellian's mixture, so I can go through here and get the file. The white file. Cracked white file. This is an alchemist's haven. Give me all the shit. I'm gonna take the bowls just so I can get the ingredients quicker. Kind of an easy quest. Mind you, we're doing stealth focus, which ironically is not the main playstyle of this. It's actually light armor one-handed in both hands. We use elemental fury and shred whatever comes across our path. This is the first time I've actually done a stealth playthrough kind of focus thing. And my god, stealth is overpowered. Oh. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for the Skyrim book reading stream in the future. Mind you, it's probably going to be another 50 hours away at the least. Depending on how long this takes us. This might take us the rest of the week. Hopefully it doesn't, but we shall see. I know I'm going... I don't need to. I really don't need to grind, but I want to grind. So... either the tail end of this stream, depending on how I'm feeling, or is it tomorrow's? Or tomorrow's stream. I'll I'll do my level grind stuff, which is basically turn, illusion, alteration, alchemy, enchanting, and smithing all the way back to 100 after making them go legendary. That should give us a couple level ups. And I literally mean only a couple. Bring the file. I'm pretty sure this is more to this quest line than just bring the file back. I'm pretty sure we can actually get an uncracked file and keep bringing him the file to keep filling it with potions or something like that. It's actually, the file is actually really fucking good, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken.
You need anything, come... I have a lot of respect for Ambar's Frandar, but his views are a little extreme.
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
What's stopping you from now going out as a sailor? You know what? I kind of want to be able to sail to like different islands in the next Elder Scrolls.
Alchemy is simple. Unless... Must you bother me now? I've almost figured out where it is.
I need to... Hold on. Quick save.
Make it
I
quick.
brought it.
This... it matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not...
It was like this when I found it.
Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the fire. Either way, now if you'll excuse me, here's for your trouble.
Sucks, because at this point I'm pretty sure he lays down in his bed and just stays there.
Come, I haven't got all day. I don't appreciate loyalty.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
I was happy to
Here,
help.
You should have this. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful. My master can be a bit short-tempered, but
I'd like to make an investment.
I think you'll be glad that
500 gold.
Thank you. I'll be sure to put...
What have you got for sale?
You're interested in my potions and ingredients?
You have a miscellaneous side too. That's pretty nice. You about say that? Yeah, you sell the same damn ingredients.
All right then.
And what's really cool is when I buy his ingredients, they'll disappear off of the shelf. Yeah, he lays down here and he either dies or he stays laid down here. Is asleep and dying. Yep. You leave. I think you come back after a couple of days and you can talk to him, and you'll be able to fix the file. Crotchety old man only gave me... Oh, there's an arcane enchanter up here. This is a pretty good spot to go early game too. Well, I mean, there's a couple of... Neat. You got magic swords that float. But yeah, there's a couple places with enchanters that are free to reach. Retrieve the golden urn. Her house shouldn't be destroyed, right? Yeah, that's good. There's actually in one playthrough, I'm pretty sure her house ended up destroyed, or it was glitched out, or some weird shit from the invasion. I saw the wrong thing. I took the wrong thing. Greetings and good day, Joe Jenga. How are you today? Semi-rough night. Gonna chill here for a bit. How's it, my dude? That's kind of hilarious, because I had a semi-rough day. Started off easy enough, chilling. Basically, spending 3.5, 4 hours outside in the pool, just relaxing. And then I basically had to just something out of nowhere came up, and I had to change the tomorrow. Well, later today, basically. I'm changing the rear side, but for today I changed the front rotors on my SUV. So that took about 3 hours. 3 hours. I keep wanting to say 2.5, 3 hours, but I'm pretty sure it was a 3.5 to 4 hour job. Anyways, my sunburn got real bad Probably because I was chilling outside the entire time before I started to change the rotors. Then I put my shirt on to work on the vehicle. So, probably got bad sunburn. I put some after sun aloe vera bullshit oil on it. Hopefully that'll help. How about you? Why was your rough night rough? Or do you feel like not talking about it? Also, I had a headache, but to make my headache go away, I took a medicinal puff, I call it. That got rid of my headache. And I have a half orange juice, a half glass of twisted tea, or whatever the hell it's called. Which is basically a blend of rum and all the other hard, dark liquors. About half full, so that's a lot of halves. If you flip 3/4, 2 of them will land on heads. What's the probability of the 3rd quarter landing on heads?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
That is the question. Do you know the answer?
Are you in trouble? Is that why you're hiding like
This is one of the first times I've heard someone make a comment about me being in stealth. I've been in stealth for about 30 hours, now that I've discovered how overpowered stealth actually is.
To attack Pinesgrove.
Let's just fast travel. Let's just keep fast traveling. This, I cannot wait to go through this in the playthrough where we cannot fast travel. It's gonna be a long drive. A very long drive. Just kind of overslept and woke up with a bad headache, plus I'm out of my usual caffeine, so I'm quenching with just water. Oof. Mind your business a little bit. Exactly. Mind your fucking business. Is that why you're hiding like that? For a minute, I'm like, who are you talking to? You're talking to the person who was like, why are you hiding like that? Is it because you're in trouble? Nah, it's because I feel like crouching. Might just go with the same medicinal route ASAP when I get home, to be honest. It works wonders. For like 2 hours, it made me pretty fucking stupid. Like, I would start a conversation, and then I would stop for a minute and be like, I have no idea what I was just talking about. But now I'm a little more coherent, because it's gone through my system a bit. But being... See, here's what's really funny. I can't get over this. 2 years ago, I basically started drinking a lot more water than I normally do. I started to reduce the amount of... Just the amount of my meals. I started to reduce it. I stopped... I try to. Occasionally I'll eat after 7. But I try not to eat after 7. I kind of go on like a fast. Apparently that's what it's called, fasting. I fast until like... at the very least 8 a.m. I try to. Sometimes I'll cheat, but anyways, that's what I started to do. And then I started exercising. Since that point, this last year and this year, I'm pretty sure I haven't had to hit my inhaler once. Because I used to have like moderate asthma, like it was bad, right? Or it could get bad, I should say. Like I couldn't run, I couldn't do any of that crap. I started exercising, lost 60 pounds, and my asthma's... I mean, I still have rescue inhalers and stuff just in case. Like, I get a scent of something that sets me off. But for the most part, I'm asthmatic, symptom-free.
You did the job and you did it clean. That's all we ever asked.
Even with that said, there's occasionally days where, like, there'll be a tightness in my chest. Taking a puff of that is actually good for my asthma. Like, it opens up my lungs. Knowing that, it pisses me off that it's taken this long for it to get, like, become okay.
So be trouble. couldn't have done it better.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's your coin.
Give me some extra work.
Would you?
Numbers jobs.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Nice. Yeah, this is what you need to know.
Even if you're one of us, you better not.
But yeah, knowing what I know now about the stuff, it's kind of frustrating. Oh, please tell me they're not both in Riften. Apparently I didn't tell Vex I wanted a job either. Please don't both be in Riften. Please.
I bet you are. We're looking to recover an air... Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
Windhelm. I mean, we've done the Windhelm influence quest. Where's the other one? I'm very curious. I don't recall ever going to Markarth or anything like that. Don't fast travel for it yet. Just get the quest done here. Anytime you get a Riften quest, just do it. Get it done and over with. Go back into the damn Ragged Flagon. And get a new quest. Hopefully it'll be in Windhelm. If not, oh well.
Staying safe, I hope.
If it is, swah. Riften doesn't count because we already have as much influence as we could possibly have in Riften. Probably could have just walked in and done that. Didn't even have to crouch. I'm going to keep crouching just in case we get spotted doing it and it fucks it all up. Go to the Ratways, or the Ragged Flagon Cistern, I should say. I will say, it's kind of phenomenal how many free games I'll have to get to when I do get my PC, courtesy of Epic Games and their little free game thing they got going on every week. So that's pretty neat.
Here's your share. Well, bloody good timing. Alright, got a simple... Here's everything you need. You get...
Where is it? I want to wait before I go to find out where it's at. Tell me where it's at, please, thank you. Tell me where it's at. Hey, Markarth! Okay, so that's good. We need more Markarth jobs. I feel like I'm loud. Am I loud? If I'm loud, I can actually adjust the volume of my...
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
Microphone output.
If you need marksman training, and you...
But yeah, mods are definitely the big appeal for me slowly becoming a PC gamer. Let's go kill another thief, apparently. Man, thieves are lousy in this area. And I mean that both with there's a lot of them, and they suck ass. Fun fact, thieves like that, why do you steal a fucking pot, dude? Thieves like this are actually not associated with the Thieves Guild. I guess like we could make our headcanon be that the reason it's okay to kill thieves even though it looks like they're wearing Thieves Guild armor is primarily because they're trying to use our armor to say they're a part of us when they're not a part of us.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin. Solitude. That must have been horrible.
I love how we talk to guards and they hear certain rumors. Like, we were at the wedding in Solitude. Yeah, we caused that red wedding. We killed the fucking bride with an arrow instead of the gargoyle. We could have crushed her with a gargoyle. But we didn't. We stuck her in the back with a dragon bone arrow. Hilariously enough, we're the only person that uses dragon bone arrows. So we should have been a very easy person to pinpoint. But then again, the CSI in the medieval ages was not up to par, I'd have to say. I am excited. I mean, I keep bringing it up. Maybe it sounds like I'm bringing it up in a negative connotation, but I am truly excited for doing my no fast travel playthrough. Heavy RP, no fast travel, where I'm literally going to buy a notebook just so I could have like a journal, because I looked for mods. I like scoured the mod page for mods that allow you to write in game. Like, write a book so I could write a journal in-game with my keyboard. But I couldn't find shit. Mind you, I could probably Google it, but I Googled it and I didn't really find too much stuff, so I kind of got a little frustrated. And I didn't give up, but I delayed my search till further notice. A master, but we have the key. Haha. Why do I have the key? I don't. Oh, because I took it off the dead body of the last daughter of the Shadow Shield. God, that's horrible. That one daughter gets murdered by a bandit. Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god, she committed suicide. I feel so fucking bad right now. I know there's one for old Skyrim. I don't know about special edition, a writable journal mod. Well, there's got to be for the PC, because I've seen, like, heard reference of mods that allow you to create inkwells for bookmaking. Mods. Oh my god. This is like, I'm a sad panda right now. First, Frigga, and now Nilsine. How can I bear the loss of a second daughter when I've barely over the death of a first? I simply cannot find any reason to continue living. My two little girls are gone. The lights of my life have been extinguished. My only hope now is to be reunited with them in the halls of Sovngarde and the eternal. If the Eternals can suffer the company of one who has taken her own life. If not, then whatever my soul may end up, in oblivion or elsewhere, has to be better than this terrible existence. Farewell, remember me fondly and often. Oh my god. Okay. There's no way in hell I'll be able to do this. Oh. Do that aspect of the bonus aspect of the quest in the other playthrough. Danzut 12 Horn doesn't give a shit, obviously, because I just took that person's clothes. Also, give me that stone in Baron's Ire. We're halfway there. Fuck. Why you wondering why I said fuck? Well, I said fuck because I'm now gonna have to try and remember where I got all the other 12 stones of Baron's Ire when I look up where all 12 stones of...
You trying to hide? Because I can see you plain as day. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get
You
some meat.
are gonna kill yourself with alcohol. Anyways, yeah, yes, that is
Please forgive
Bible
me,
thump. Oh my
I'm
god.
still coming to terms with the death of my wife and daughters.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, optional objective. Fun fact, we could actually marry. I think we could marry the person we did the Dark Brotherhood quest for, since we did both the bonus objective and the main objective. I don't even remember where the fuck she's at. I don't even remember what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm stealing something. Oh my god, that like fucking hit me hard. I think it's because this is the first time I've ever seen a suicide in this game. Like, a suicide that I've caused in the game. Oh my god. I'm like... I'm kind of just... Yeah. Yes, Bible thumpers for sure. That is... Holy crap. And it's weird because, like I said, this character, this Danzut 12-horn, does not care. He might depend on what kind of personality he's in right now, because he's got a multiple personality disorder due to the fact that he has 15 Daedric Lords he is the servant of. At least 15 Daedric Lords, maybe a couple of others. But he is the servant of at least 15 Daedric Lords. And due to that, he's in batshit insane batshit. He's like Cicero, but he pretends he's not. So, he doesn't care. I, however, am like, oh my god, I can never, like, I'm so glad I said early, like, after doing that aspect of the quest that our next character won't do that, because I'm going to get heavier on the roleplay for the modded run of this game. And that's just... That's probably gonna... I'm not gonna lie, that right fucking there is probably gonna stick with me for the rest of my life.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honestly...
Good lord. That's... I wonder if we can talk to her and she feels any remorse at all. I think she's in Markarth. Markarth or Morthal? I don't even remember who it was that had us do this quest. Jesus, I want to fucking kill her now. The horrible, horrible person. Jesus. She had the boyfriend she had. The boyfriend she had, who we're about to try and find and talk to, was a bandit.
Yes. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some tea.
That was using bullshit to get close to him. Ended up killing the one Shadow Shield daughter. They blamed it on her because they thought that she did that of her own free will and was in cahoots with him. And then she wanted us to kill the other daughter to be like, maybe she'll come back to me because of what she missed. Like, to know what she misses. Hold on. I need to go down a little bit to find what quest name that was. Hold on a minute. I'm looking for Carlia, Thieves Guild, Archmage, the Amulet, the weapons. No. No? That's Thieves Guild. Oh shit. We gotta go farther down. Yeah, farther down. Kill Narfi we're looking for, actually, I think. Yeah, right here. I see a similar suicide thing that happens in Oblivion, and yeah, it fucking hurts the heart. It's everyone's favorite drinking buddy. It's funny because all you have to do to get that friend line is give them one thing of alcohol. It is a pain in the ass to try and find these quests, because I don't want to look it up and lose my chat. But this is all stuff I did in Stolstein. I came back to Skyrim, did a couple of jobs. I think. I guess. I don't fucking know. The Boethia in my time of need. Blades to rest is not it. Hag's Cure and Markarth. Hag's Cure. Slander's ex-lover. Okay, so... Maruri. Hag's... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. For a minute, I was like, wait a minute, did we kill her? So Hag's Cure. Where's the Hag's Cure? Well, that's a little worrisome. It did say Markarth, right? I guess. Or it said Markarth or Morthal? Wait a minute, maybe if I go up a couple? Does it change? No, not really. Oh, you dumb shit. You absolute dumb shit. That's an exclamation point derp right now. It's highlighted. You dip. She must be in the Silverblood Inn or whatever it's called. Oh shit. Yeah, I was about to say, you're not... I'm just gonna steal this, because I don't know if I have that book. I probably do. We're gonna quick save it just in case. But I want to talk to you.
A little bit of old... Not scared of an old woman now, are you?
Where...
Now, you let me know if you need a cure.
What?
Or anything else.
Oh my.
Make it quick.
Okay, never mind.
I have herbs to mix.
Me being a smartass. There's a lot of innuendo in this game. Being a 25-year-old that now understands shit like that a lot more than he did when he first played through this game. When you do the entirety of the Dark Brotherhood questline and you speak to Delvin Mallory or whatever the hell his name is, Delvin Melvin, about upgrading the Dark Brotherhood, when you go to purchase the torture chamber, he makes a comment along the lines of like business, pleasure or something like that, and doesn't really matter to me, or some shit like that. And I was like, whoa. The end. This should be the end. Silverblood Inn. I was like, alrighty then. That's
Come on in.
interesting,
The
to say the
Silverblood
least.
Inn has plenty of strong drink. and
You?
clean
No.
rooms.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of
Sorry.
fortune.
I'm still a
Oh,
bit
that's right. We
dizzy
saved
from
her.
everything.
Might fight at your
Crap, he's
Unlike
not.
my husband Clever, I watch after our guests. I should remind Clever to clean this place up. Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of like, well then. No.
My
No.
father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
Did she go somewhere new? She went somewhere new, didn't she? Hold on. I could be wrong. Yeah, right here. Employ Delvin Mallory's services. See, what's funny about this, hold on, this actually, the Cursed Tribe actually glitched out a little bit, because Protect Yamars, for whatever reason, he would not go fight the giant, so I fought the giant. I fast traveled all the way back to Largashburg, or Largashbur, and they made a comment about how Yamars died to the giant, and I was like, no, he never. But that's just hashtag Bethesda things. What the hell is the name of that quest? This is when I went through all the damn Civil War at one time, and I probably shouldn't have done that because there's a couple of quests that I think have glitched out now until I do the first stages of them to get to the second stages of them. Quest lines, I should say. This ain't it. The Apothecary's assistance at the Hag's Cure in Markarth. I learned that she wished to hire the Dark Brotherhood, killed the man, the bandit leader, and was rewarded. They don't say anything about the optional quest, the optional aspect of that, killing the woman that causes you to causes the lady to commit suicide.
Now you just tell me.
Okay, hold on. Let's wait until like right here, 10 p.m. No, 8 p.m. I mean. But yeah, there's that. The apothecary at the Hag's Cure is, let me know if you need a cure or something else, and it's like, alrighty then.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Well, that's something.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure it out.
Maybe if I go back to the Hag's Cure.
Songs. Just old memories that help the
I love how easy it was for me to get distracted. This is not the Hag's Cure. The Hag's Cure is over here, I think. Yeah, right here. She might have moved to a different area. No, she didn't. She's right here. Hello, you.
Thank you again for resolving my problem.
Oh, you are an evil,
Thank you again
evil
for
person.
problem.
My God. Then again, that might have just happened because the body was still there. So, it'll take time for news to reach her. But apparently she's not going to give two shits. Because we could apparently marry her. God. Can't believe that. She becomes a marriage candidate. She becomes a marriage candidate. But Serana doesn't. Seriously? Seriously? And that mask right there is the reason that I have to do after I play a different game, I have to do another playthrough of this damn game just to get all the Daedric artifacts in order to platinum this game and with 100% of all the trophies from the DLC and all that jazz. I probably have said this already. Yeah, I've said this already. It's bothering me a little bit if you couldn't tell. Because, again, this is me. I don't normally roleplay a lot. And I was like, I'll roleplay a little bit into this character to start to get in the habit a little bit.
You want something?
Get in the habit and go, hey, let's,
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
We'll speak another time.
Let's be the friends of all the Daedra, no matter what we have to do, if that even includes us losing out on a Daedric artifact. I think those were my exact fucking
Sorry,
words.
Mark.
I now want to go
Got
back in the
important
past
things
and
to
punch
do.
myself in the
We'll
nose
speak another time.
as hard as I can, breaking my nose in the future, because if you go back in time, that'll cause
Shall we try it,
paradoxes
yeah?
and shit like
I'll
that.
listen.
Anyways,
Couldn't have done it better myself. Here's your coin.
Special
I
request,
want you to head
Markarth,
out to Markarth
Pog.
and speak to Endon.
Anyways.
He's a silversmith. He has some kind of shop there.
So instead of getting the Mask of
This guy was a
Clavic's
good
bio, we
friend
got
of
the
guild
Rueful
back
Axe,
in
which
the
is
day.
not a Daedric
He
item.
could really use his family's influence back on our side.
So,
Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
Steal any... Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it?
that's the annoying bit. Also, yeah, no, that's not a trophy or an achievement. I was going to say, I'm trying to think, because I think I need to do 175 small jobs in order to get all of the trophies. Like, not the trophies of the game, but the trophies of over here, like the display case trophies. And this is where the crown of whatever the fuck Baron Zaya will go. And I want to get it because I don't think I've ever done it before. Honestly, it's a thing that nets you a bunch of money. It's not really worth it. The Baron Zaya quest is not really worth it. But it's cool to say that I've done this. Even though I am going to be looking up where they all are. It's going to be nice to say I've done 50% of this completely by myself. But I'm probably going to do ad nauseum going over top of like where some of them are that I've already collected. But that's in the future. Let's activate this quest. Let's go all the way in fact. Again, keep in mind in the future, when we're doing our non-fast travel playthrough, we have to take our horse all the way over here. But here's the trick. Here's what you do. You basically gather quests as you travel. Wherever you travel, there's people you'll talk to and you gather quests. So when you're doing shit like this, you can activate all the quest markers. I'm not going to do that now, but you can activate all the quest markers, and you can go, oh, well, since I'm going to be traveling on horseback from here and going all the way over there like that, and there's quest markers here and here and here, I can go along the path that I'm taking and hit these quests as I do it. So that you're not wasting time. Because in all honesty, fast travel is way slower than foot travel. Because it takes you to like a trot pace instead of full pace, and it doesn't calculate like, oh, you have sprint and this is how you do it. It doesn't do that. So
let me guess.
For the most part, when you're traveling, you're sprinting and stuff, so you're traveling faster than you would if you just fast traveled.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Holmes. I said Holmes, you
I work silver, like my father. And his father before.
Wow, you're the one, dude? You got a family to think about,
goodness. Too. I wasn't sure where
Doesn't
else to
matter.
turn.
Just start from the
Several
beginning.
months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan.
Of course.
Well, it never arrived. Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strong.
I feel like I've already killed Regal Strong-Armed. Why do you need the guild's help for that?
The Jarl, the steward, the housecarl, everyone.
This is like Dark Brotherhood
They all told me their
shit.
resources were spread too thin right now. Word on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured...
I help you, you scratch my back. Send a thief to steal back what was stolen.
Look, this mold is irreplaceable.
Oh my god, I already have the fucking mold in my pocket!
And I can also prove to be quite
Pog! I'm like, wait a minute. You're in luck, I happen to already have the mold.
You've more
Fuck
than
yeah.
proven that the Thieves Guild is back on its feet in our city and earned every bit of your reward.
That's awesome.
Tell Delvin
I have
you
had
can
this
count on me to
two-weight
provide the
mold
influence
in
around
my
here,
pocket
right
for
people
fucking ever.
If you're ever looking to sell any illegally obtained merchandise, I'd also provide my services as a fence.
You can probably tell just from how I sound how happy I am about this. This is -2 carry weight that I've had for like 100 hours.
Business is absolutely booming, my friend.
We become the
I've taken to
guild
hiring a few
master.
extra men of my own
We
just to
become
keep up
the
with all
guild
the
master. Boom ba.
Old Delvin
Oh,
certainly takes care of his own, doesn't he?
good. I expected to be doing this. How long have we grinded these quests out for? 3.5 hours almost. Okay.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day.
We're gonna quick save it fucking immediately.
My mother and father.
We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go here because like this is awesome. I'm like going back. I'm moving back and forth right now because of how excited I am. A weight has been lifted. It has. You know how fucking lucky we got? We got so lucky because we literally could have had Riften, Whiterun, or like places where we've already done these quests before. So we got real lucky to get 5 small jobs in most. There's a little bit of overlap, a little bit, but there could have been way more. So that was so lucky. And I wasn't gonna do the kind of exploit method of quick saving it after you, like quick saving it before you get a job, talking to them until you get the job that you want to get, then loading it. Like basically it's quick save, load it, not that job, load it, not that job, load it, that job. Quick save, talk to Vex, not that job, load it, not that job, load it, not that job, load it, that job, and then you move on. So I decided to just go for it and see what we got, and we got lucky. We got to go back to the Thieves Guild. Plus, this is going to give us a trophy. This is going to give us what I thought was going to be the longest trophy to get. And actually, it only took 4 hours. Not even 4 hours. Took 3.5? 3.5. Actually, 3:20. Minus the time it took me to get my head on straight. Head on, applied directly to the forehead. Head on, applied directly to the forehead. Does that shit exist anymore? I haven't seen a commercial for Head On or any of the On products in like years. God, I'm hyped right now. Dude, this is the first time I've ever done this too. The first time in all of my playthroughs of this game that I've done this. Oh. Look at them all. They've all gathered. They've all gathered. We've gathered here today. Where the hell is Brynjar? Oh, I was supposed to go the other way. That's kind of funny. Or no, what the fuck are you doing? But they've all gathered. Oh, the smile on the face.
The time's
come
to
make it official.
It's time to become our guild master.
Ba-ba-ba,
Don't worry.
ba-ba-ba.
I promise this will be short and sweet.
You can make it as long as you want.
In the center of the
fucking
cistern room. We can begin.
Oh. Dude, the head-on commercials are fucking hilarious when you're stoned. I mean, I'm thinking about them and they're hilarious. Holy shit. Because they go on for like a ridiculous... Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. That should be saying lights on, lights off. That's a weird visual glitch. Anyways, just thinking about them is kind of making me chuckle. But you know what's really fun to do? Like, say you've had a very long day, you're kind of bored. The best thing to do is literally just sit down, get a little buzz going, or whatever you prefer to say, take a couple puffs, whatever, and put on some comedians on Netflix.
Look, I've
laugh
never been good at these things.
So fucking hard.
I'm just gonna keep it short.
And some of the jokes aren't even like, they're not even jokes, you're just laughing. Because you know he's gonna tell a joke.
Being a leader and keeping this rabble in order.
Fuck yeah.
With that in mind,
I should listen to this.
Suppose that the position of guildmaster.
Because I've never heard it before. Uh-huh.
Delvin.
Delvin. Agreed.
Vex.
Agreed.
Sure, why not?
She even says it in her lie. Of course she's gonna say yeah.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you guildmaster.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's right.
A long life.
Now everyone, get back to work.
Fuck yeah.
I suppose you deserve it. Couldn't do any worse than Mercer anyway.
I can do a lot better than Mercer, that thieving fucking betrayer.
You need anything. Anything at all.
How's the guild going?
Take a good look around you. Have you ever seen the guild in such a prosperous state? With Mercer Frey gone, and our influence spreading across Skyrim, the guild's earned a new level of respect it hasn't seen in decades.
Awesome.
I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or its new guildmaster.
Wait, what? I think that you word that wrong.
That's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for, but we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around. After we're done, head over to Tanelia, and she'll set you up with your guild master.
That was a little bit of a dialogue
Oh,
mishap.
and one last thing.
I think you mean
I want you to
having
take this. It's sort
be
of
a
tradition
follower
around here.
of me as your master of the guild. Tribute chest key. Amulet of what the fuck? Apparel, amulet of... Persuade checks in dialogue will almost always succeed, and speechcraft is 30% better. An actual good item with a light armor rating of 13? It's light armor? Holy fuck! I shall never take this off. I mean, that's a lie. It's a... That's mind-boggling. This is the only amulet that's armor. I'm speechless. This is worth it. This was worth it. This is worth the grind.
It was good speaking with you again.
What the hell? Who's doing this? Someone's doing this on purpose. I will find you, and I will spank you. Shit. You're being naughty. It's upside down. Is it upside down? I don't think it's upside down. Get up there, damn you. It was just up there fine, and then some asshole walked past and he's like, I'm gonna throw this on the floor again. I swear that's what's happening. I'm literally gonna stare at this for like 12 hours and say, son of a bitch! Until someone knocks it over. I will find you. And I will punish you. Knocking over your mug.
You
Probably
need
Brynjolf.
Anything at all. Don't hesitate to ask.
I need for this fucking thing. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's staying there like that. Alright. Where would the tribute chest be? Is this the tribute chest?
They picked the right
Yeah.
person for the job.
Oh hell yeah. An amethyst and 808 gold. Speaking of, you're not new. You're good. You're good.
Anything at all.
There's a new guy running around here somewhere.
I am at your service.
Well, looks like you're running the show now. Good luck. Well, looks like you're running the show now.
Oh, he probably won't talk to us on regular dialogue. But you're new. You're new, Garther. Garther. So we need to get our Master Guild armor of the Thieves Guild. Figure out what those benefits are. Man, this is exciting. I didn't know you got a light armor amulet. That's phenomenal. Phenomena. Give me my armor, please, and thank you.
Here's to a long and prosperous
Brynjolf
future.
said you
May
had
the guild
something for
last
me?
Another 100 years.
They said that like it was so fucking scripted.
Yes,
Tanela.
I'm more than happy to give it to you. I mean, look
Tanelia.
at this place. I've never seen so much wealth down here. You've made us all rich.
That's...
Here you go. Should
You're
fit
welcome.
you like a glove, boss. Until
Let's see what kind of a... Hey, there we are. One with the shadows. Let's take a quick look at our trophies we got. We have gotten... Join the Thieves Guild. Complete Darkness Returns. Returned the Thieves Guild to its former glory. We have finished with Friends Like These. Join the Dark Brotherhood. Bound Until Death. Complete that quest. Hail Sithis. Complete that quest. And that is the Dark Brotherhood. We have completed the Civil War of joining the Stormcloaks. I think capturing Fort Sunguard. Capturing Solitude. That's it. Wow. There's not a lot of trophies for the main quest lines. All I need to do now is I've joined the College of Winterhold. I need to complete Revealing the Unseen and complete the Eye of Mangus. Magus, whatever. I need to complete the 2 of the companions, and I need to complete the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main story quests. And the only quest I'll have to, not quest, but the only trophy I'll have left is Oblivion Walker, collect 15 Daedric artifacts, because, fun fact, you know that fucking book that you get from the tentacle bastard?
It's time.
Herr Memora? Whatever the hell his name is. Hemerus Mora, him, that bastard. Well, fun fact, if you read his book too fast after you get it, it will glitch out and not count as a Daedric artifact. Or, it will straight up dis-a-fucking-pear in some containers, like in any of the Lakeview Manor containers.
So,
guess what?
Feeling loose? Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander
Wait,
around?
what the hell did Vex start to say about feeling loose? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that innuendo that I missed? Anyways.
Cure right here. Got more than you can handle.
Anyways, I'm the leader of the guild. How could I not handle
as long as
it?
you can keep things quiet and don't get yourself killed.
I lost my train of thought.
Fine.
I lost my train of thought. Somebody remind me what I was talking about. I got too distracted too many times.
Boss. What can I do for you? I hear Endon's... He's a powerful app. The guilds are going to tell you something you'll never hear me say again. But if you tell anyone I told you...
I'll deny it.
I'll deny it. When you walk through the guild, don't be ashamed to hold your head high, because you're the best damn thief in the place.
Disappearing tentacle monsters. Ah, yes, because guess where my main house has been for the most of this fucking playthrough? That's right, Lakeview Manor, where that book can disappear in some of those containers, and I just so happened to put it in a container where it would disappear. So I couldn't pick up and hold all 15 of the Daedric items and then be even angrier because I had all 15 on me until I looked up and found out, well, if you read the book too fast, it'll glitch out and you won't be able to be counted as a fucking artifact. Mainly, I'm so pissed off because primarily I decided not to get Clavicus Vials as mask, because again, I decided to roleplay. I'm not as mad as I might sound right now. I am frustrated. I'm not tilted, but I am frustrated that this happens. But all it's done is make me go, let's make a new character, and his whole shtick is, I want to be the best Daedric follower around. Like Danzut 12-Horn is just a fucking psychopath, and yes, he already is the best Daedric servant around, but he kind of became that over time. This person we play in the next one, his main goal is going to be that. Anyways, so we technically only have 14 of the 15 Daedric items. And as a fun fact, there's a total of 17 Daedric items. You can miss out on the Mask of Clavicus Vial, and you can miss out on either the Ring of Hersing, depending on if you decide to just kill the werewolf, or the Savior's Hide, if you decide to help the werewolf. Well, here's something hilarious. You can actually get both the ring and the hide.
That's your best. Damn it.
Anyways, you can get both the ring and the hide if you help him first. If you help him first, get the ring, turn around, and stab him in the back to get his hide. That classifies you as actually having 17 of the potential 16 Daedric artifacts that you can get a hold of. So I didn't know that at the time until after I looked it up, and I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. But if I had looked it up earlier, I would have gotten both things, and I would have been fucking fine, I bet. Ugh. Whatever. Basically, this is me just bitching about common hashtag Bethesda things. Which I still can't get over how easy it was to tell. Like, to be able to tell how Fallout 76 was just basically, they took Fallout 4, changed it a bit, made it bigger, and turned it online. That's all they fucking did, because you have the same glitches in Fallout 76 that you have in Fallout 4. Like with the disappearing power armor that makes your character look like a fucking long arm or long leg from One Piece. What was I? What's my new motivation? Because I don't need to do this shit anymore. We could just go home and level grind a bit. We could do some more of the main story. You know what? Let's do some more of the main story. Delphine. Wait, no. What does the master stuff do? 50 points of carrying capacity, 35% better pickpocket, 35% better lockpicking, and 20% better prices. Oh, it is unfortunate we can make a better set of armor. And I'll well, for the most part, a better set of armor. I'll be able to prove it to you momentarily. You know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna level grind a little bit. It's gonna get a little repetitive, a little boring, I think. But we're gonna do a little bit of level grinding. Level up our potion making to 100, level up our smithing to 100, level up our enchanting to 100. Upgrade all of the stuff that we want to upgrade. Including, but not limited to, potentially the Dragon Bone armor set. Because I'm thinking we switch out the Ebony armor set. Because in all honesty, I like the idea of, we defeated the Ebony Warrior, so we're going to wear the Ebony Warrior's armor set. However, it's missing a couple hundred total armor points when compared to Dragon Bone.
Honor to you.
That I needed to probably re-upgrade my bow a little bit. Hey, here's the honeycomb. Fun fact, the 3 houses, each house has a very unique item you could build on the outside of the house. For Lakeview, it's an apiary, and if you want the apiary to continuously produce honeycomb, I don't know if you can keep it producing hive parts. Like, if I just leave the honeycomb in here, will it produce a hive? I don't know. Let's experiment. Let's leave this in here. However, if you don't have bees in the apiary will never produce anything. It needs bees. In Hydralarch Hall, you actually need to have... Well, you don't need to have, but... Oh, fun fact, this butterfly is actually inside my house right now. These butterflies are actually in... Well, that one wasn't. But though that one is inside the greenhouse. In Hydralarch Hall, it's a mill, so you could make flour out of wheat. And the best house, Winstead Manor, has a fishery, which I'm going to go check out soon. Speaking of checking out soon, let's go do that right now, so we can go get the items. And I might wait for daytime in order to get the items that I want to receive. Actually, you know what? Before we go, let's check out all 3 houses. Let's check out Hydralarch Hall, talk to our adopted kids, check out our pet fox, talk to our Argonian wife, which I had to marry an Argonian because it's it is very rare to come across a Khajiit or an Argonian that you could wed. Hello.
You're home.
What the hell are you doing up?
Give me an allowance.
Of course. Here's 1,000 gold.
What? Seriously? No way. With this,
Because I almost have, if not over, 200,000 gold. I could give away thousands of gold a day. 200 days. Right? Yeah. For 200 days, I could give away 1,000 gold. It's just a shame the gift of charity only lasts for an hour and not longer because of how much gold I've given. Yeah, actually, we did have 200,000 gold.
market. There were lots of pies and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to make them.
How's our pet fox doing? Where is our pet fox?
It's my love come to visit.
Hi, Shavi. I'm kind of concerned. Where's the fox? There it is. Our pet fox. And of course I had to say yes to the pet fox because of the couple of times where I was discussing how cool it is that foxes are programmed to take you to secrets. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, the books! The books! That's right. Here's what we have to look forward for our book reading stream. I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to off stream. I'm going to write down every single book, like I'm going to look it up and write down every single book that exists in Skyrim. And then I'm going to go through this list and mark off alphabetically. I'm going to look them up alphabetically and write them down alphabetically, so this makes my job a whole hell of a lot easier, and then mark them off on my little list that I make. But I think we have a hell of a majority, if not, like, we have most of them, for the most part. This is going to be a lot of reading. I'm going to go through a lot of voices, because it's going to get boring to hear my voice saying the same thing, or in the same tone, for hundreds of books. I love doing this every once in a while because it just makes me go, oh my god, mentally. The entire time I'm doing this, my brain's going, oh my god, because this is a fuck ton of reading. That's a fuck ton of reading. Not to mention any of the quest books that we have on our, like, we've missed a couple of books because they were quest books. Makes me kind of want to fucking go back in time and never return those quests, but I kind of have to because I'm a completionist at heart. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, we talked to... Hey, wait. I'm gonna wake you up.
Is there anything you need, dear?
Has the store made any money?
Gold is flowing nicely. Here's your
47... Okay, so we have not talked to her for 47 in-game days, because every single day, they gather, basically, a wife or a husband, depending on your preference, or what you feel like doing, depending on the playthrough that you're doing, will give you 100 gold a day when they're a merchant. Certain merchants, you can actually get to become an apothecary. Like that Muriel we talked to in Markarth. If we killed the apothecary, she becomes the apothecary. And if we marry her, she is an apothecary that we could purchase ingredients from and shit, and will live in our house, instead of being just a normal general goods merchant. So that's why, if they weren't, like, if I was thinking properly and I wanted the best bang for our buck, we wouldn't have married Sharava, we would have married Muriel, and it probably would have made more sense considering how our character's kind of a murder hobo. God, I fucking cannot fucking believe that that character committed suicide because of our actions. That's fucking mind-boggling. Like, holy shit, that is... I mean, it makes sense. It makes 100% sense because of how fucking depressed she sounded when we talked to her. And then we talked to her sister, and she's like, my mother's not doing too well because my sister just died, passed away because of some fucking bullshit. And then we come in, we kill her, so the bitch in Markarth can feel better about herself because she's a fucking... I'm a wee little upset. I'm so upset I'm not fast traveling right now. I'm stood still right now. But because of how frustrated I was, or am, I should say, I'm literally walking to, like...
My favorite shoes. Ruined, and for what? We never even made it to the wedding.
What? Your shoes? We get robbed by bandits, my clothes torn to shreds by some giant cat, our bodyguard eaten by a dragon, and you're worried about your shoes?
When we get back to Cyrodiil, I swear I will hire an army of battle mages to come up here and set fire to the whole damned province.
Somebody please clip that. Please, somebody clip that. Oh my god. This is the wedding that I ruined, part of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm assuming it is, because it was the only wedding that I heard about, in Solitude. Oh my god.
I bet the wedding was amazing, and we missed
They don't even know! They don't even know the bride died!
I hate this place. I hate the trees, I hate the rocks, and I hate the snow.
This is beautiful.
I hate this place.
Oh my god. I'm so fucking glad. We're letting him live. We're letting him fucking live. That's... No. I said we're letting them live. Glitch. That was a little bit of a glitch. Oh god, die, die. I couldn't get my weapon out for a minute there. Flipped it and shipped it. Thank you, very much appreciated. That is the funniest kind of shit ever. We didn't even... I hate this place. I hate the trees. I hate the rocks. I hate the snow. That makes me feel a little bit better after... Just a little bit after the rant that I was on. Oh, good lord. That is the first time I've ever come across that before, too. Our bodyguard was eaten by a dragon. A saber cat. Oh, fuck! I'll be back. I'll be right back.